Good evening, everyone. Got a bit of fly away. Hiya, Richard. Hiya. Hiya, Amjad. How are you? I noticed we all back to normal. Chris took all decks down. He's even hoovered up. So right, I'm just going to put the link in. Minus the heart. There you go. I'm getting too damn good at this. I just got to refresh page, so
Tommy!
Hi, Tommy. How are you? Come on. Sorry, I've got refresh page because them dots, yeah, today might be beneficial, eh? But yeah, we're all back to normal. Well, we were never normal in first place, so there you go. So I honestly, I was that excited. Chris says he thought I was going to pee my pants, Amjad. But yeah, that were a sort of a bolt out of the blue, and Chris says, you were getting that excited. So how are we all? Chris says, took everything into the shed. So yeah, so that's all packed away. That's about it, really. Ooh, a vanilla and spice. It's been dead windy again today. Damn. Yeah. Chris says, is there any doctor to go out in this with dog? Yeah. I know. That's why I got so excited, Amjad. You know what I mean? But yeah, what did you say it were? 30 some mile an hour winds? But add to that, into mix, lashing it down with rain and all. And funnily enough, we knew there were a storm coming because normally Tucker would be out on lash all night. But they were in last night, so Chris says, there's a storm coming when Tucker comes in and stays in. So yeah, and hey, this is the thing. I don't think even Chris knows this. Hold the front page. I only got out for a pee once last night. That is a world record for me. Yeah, Chris has sort of set his stall out. He's gonna, he's gonna go for it.
Eh?
Ooh, with videos.
Knocking about left, right, and centre.
You know what you ought to do, and this is only a suggestion. You ought to sort of title a video looking back on some of the pictures I've took in 2023. Now, isn't that a good idea?
I don't know if they've done something like that, but it will on TikTok, not YouTube.
But yeah, I mean that is an idea for Chris. Yeah, so like looking back through 2023 and some pictures, because he's took some crackers during throughout the year. But that'd be an idea, wouldn't it? Here's me giving him advice. Shows it all the way around. But anyway, but I did look on Facebook Marketplace last night. Now there's some decent like gaming desktop PCs. So I kind of watch this space, if you know what I mean. But I've got to come up with something that Chris can buy me. What do you buy the girl that's got everything? Well, not quite everything anyway, but I don't know. Hey, I just
You're
thought,
not coming up, even though we're first in the chat.
I could probably, one of the first things is have my hair done. You know, have a proper like colour and cut and everything, and you know, feel like $1,000,000. You know what I mean? I always feel better after I've had something done with me. As you can see, like at front here, colours coming out. So, plus I want it cutting because it's like getting straggly on ends, and obviously it is, you know, apart from going. You know what I mean? But yeah, so to get to that stage now where it's got that messy look about it, and I don't like it looking messy. So yeah, so that's the start, I suppose. I'll have to come up with something. But I mean, at the moment, I'm just right. I've got like a t-shirt on. I ain't got fan on tonight, but I'm sort of just right. Oh God, God help us. Hiya, Johnny. Oh dear. By storm chasing, you don't mean
Not just, I just stick the head out the window. Right,
you know, a lot of these storm chasers do dangerous things, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean it all depends. Johnny says he's just watched Barbie movie twice. I mean, yeah, that's one thing I ain't done, Johnny. You know, I can, you know, so to go into 2024, you know, saying that's one of the things I haven't done. And I've got no inclination to do it either. But I can understand why you've watched it, obviously. How's Ken doing? Oh dear. But yeah. But I bet he enjoyed it, really. You know, if truth be known, I think he's sort of playing it down a little bit.
Weirdo. It's calling me a weirdo.
But yeah, it's just not my thing. But I hadn't actually spoke to her in person, but we sent each other you know, Merry Christmas and whatever, and you know, she sent me, let me have a look. I can't remember how it was worded. So where you been, Richard? We expected you. It been. I sent her like a gift, and it says, "Merry Christmas, I love you, bestie. Have a great day." And then she sent me one back, wishing a very lovely Christmas to the person who understands me so well and adores me the way I am. I love you, my friend. So that's sort of, you know, we didn't actually speak to each other in person, but you know, we sent each other gifts. I don't know what you call them, gift. Anyway.
Will that be? Oh,
Trans Doctor and Kensington kissing. Most crap I ever seen. Ken's kissing. Oh, but I mean, this is the thing, Johnny. You've got to imagine that there's probably some kids younger than Keena watching it. So are they supposed to know what a trans person is? I mean, I don't know whether there's an age, you know what I mean? But how can I put it? Yeah, it's sort of beyond the realm of some kids, even at Keena's age. You know what I mean? To understand. But I suppose in a way they've got to be politically correct, if you know what I mean. But I don't know exactly if there's sort of like a, you know, a suggested age limit, or is it an adult movie? I don't know. When I say adult movie, I don't mean that kind of adult movie. You know what I mean? Is it sort of 18 plus, or is it 12 plus, or you know what I mean? I don't exactly know. I mean, quite frankly, you know, but you know what I mean? So yeah, you know, it's sort of Keena's at that age where she's going to be saying, "Well, why is that fella dressed up as a woman?" You know what I mean? And why is he kissing Ken? You know what I mean? I'm just, you know, surmising if anybody else, like, yeah, it's 12 plus. But yeah, you know what I mean? Sort of, what do you do when they start asking questions? So, you know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they sort of,
Gary!
hi, Gary, big girls' blazers. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's sort to explain. Okie dokie then. See you in a bit, Johnny. But yeah, Johnny's been watching Barbie movie twice, and he says there's a ginger trans doctor kissing Ken. How do you explain that to a kid that's watching it? But I think nowadays, though, a lot of the younger kids, how can I put it? In the know. You know what I mean? When I was sort of 12, I didn't even know what a trans person were. So, anywho,
Hello,
hello.
how are we doing?
Was there anything specific you had to explain to your daughters?
About what?
Anything? You know what I
No.
mean? With this, with that horse, yeah.
I've never explained out to them. In fact, I think they teach me a few things.
No, I'm on about when you went out for that thing and horse, you know, its bit ranging out.
Oh yeah, when they were kids, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was Shire horse.
Hi, Adam, how are you?
We were sat outside a pub and this Shire horse come, a big Shire horse, and its Todger just came out and nearly touched Flora. One of the daughters said, "What on earth's that? What the hell's that?"
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You sort of you've got to be quick on your feet and think of something to explain to them.
I can't remember what I said, what my response was. I must have come up with something.
It's to balance it out. It's its fifth leg.
Yeah. Yeah. And it were longer and it just come right out and went all the way down to the floor.
There's a series on Netflix called Dubai Bling. It's absolute rubbish. Rich, is that sort of like a docu-series or something, Amjad, or is it a movie, a reality thing? But this is a thing. Our Callum's that sort of inquisitive. He asks 1,000,001 questions. I mean, he knows most of it nowadays, like, but I know why you're laughing at what I'm laughing at. Anyway, so yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, the worst one when I rock bus that time with our Callum, and a woman that we know, well, I know anyway, and he shouts at top of his voice, "Why's that woman got a moustache?"
Oh yeah.
And Tom make you look small, and I went, "I don't know, Callum. She's probably got something wrong with her." But she were actually a woman, but she'd got facial hair.
We were in Selfridges in London once, me, my mum, and wife, and kids, and one of them just chimed up and said, "Why's everybody else brown in here and we're only white people?" Really loud. I couldn't believe it. I wanted Gran just to swallow me up.
I know. I was like that with our Callum on bus that day.
Unbelievable.
Oh dear. But
From
yeah,
the outside, I couldn't stop laughing. But when I were in, oh, and that were another. I'll tell you another one where they dropped me. Would drop me in it.
you were just to say drop you shit.
Yeah, another one. They dropped me in it big time, and all they did, they talk about you could cut the hair with a knife. You could after she opened the gob. Same daughter as well. Every time it's been the same one. We went to father-in-law's for his tea. Right now, his brother's daughter is married to another woman, right? And everybody sat there. We're all sat there, but his brother's daughter, everybody. And father-in-law said to my daughter, and said, "Oh, what are you doing at school?" And she said, we do netball and all this." And she says, "We do a bit of football, but Dad says it's for lesbians. That I shouldn't do it."
Oops.
Couldn't believe it. I just couldn't flipping believe she spouted that out.
For lesbians. My dad says it's for lesbians.
I just couldn't believe it. She just come out with it. And oh God, I died, I did, because obviously his brother's daughter lives with is married to a girl, you know. She just come out with it.
Oh dear.
God, terrible.
But they don't have to drop you in it sometimes.
They're she only about 7 or 8 when she said it. I couldn't believe it. I thought, for God's sake.
Well, in Callum's defence, he must have only been about 4 when he come out with that about, "Why that woman got a moustache?" But I just hadn't got the words. You know what I mean? I thought, how can I explain a woman with a moustache? You know what I mean? But I don't sort of thought on my feet. I could have said, "Well, she might have a thyroid problem like me." You know what I mean? Yeah. That sort of had appeased him into, an answer to his question. But oh God. But yeah, isn't half embarrass you sometimes? Well, sometimes. A lot of time. But never mind, eh? It makes for fun, if you know what I mean.
You're telling me, does it?
Did you look into monitors?
Yeah, I got one today at Argos.
Oh.
It's like mission control here now.
I was looking on Facebook Marketplace, and there's quite a few round here and the gaming PCs.
That's what you want, because they
Yeah.
would be brilliant at doing videos.
I think there's a couple that's about 200 quid.
Yeah.
Gary says you should have told him she was German. But you see, I went sort of thinking, if I had a quick reaction to it, I would have said something like, she might have a thyroid problem like me, you know what I mean? But you sort of, it put you on spot, because I knew the woman and I knew she'd heard him. So I'm like Richard, if Gran could have swallowed me up, I wanted a great big chasm to open up and swallow me up, you know what I mean?
Terrible. That was the worst one at her dad's house, when the actual couple are sat there who are married to each other, and she just says, he pipes up and says that. I nearly died.
Way to go. Way to go, embarrass your dad.
Oh, God. It killed her.
Oh, dear.
We got in car after I said, well done. Well, you did say that, didn't you? I said, yeah, but you don't need to blab it out.
But at that age, it's like at that age they've got no filters.
No, what the hell?
Gina says, go woke, go broke. But got a visitor. He's grown, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It's a little shit, you want him?
Talking of which, you ought to see him when Chris were taking Christmas tree down. Here we're into everything. Here we're going in bags, because Chris always puts baubles back in like a carrier bag.
There you go. It's running under there.
Ooh. Is that underneath it? Underneath
Got my
the
train simulator on it.
Ooh. It's like mission control, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Will you get another monitor then?
Yeah, he says he went to Argos to get one today.
Yeah, I had a voucher for 50 quid, and I had 50 quid and Nectar points, so I got 100 quid off.
Really?
Yeah. It's curved, it is. I don't know if it makes any difference.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. Hi, you, Lady Sky. How are you?
But,
Do you think it makes a difference with it being a curved?
no idea. No idea. Still weren't any easier to carry up steps.
Did you strap it on your back with some rope and?
Oh,
I bet it were easy to grab corners.
that's for sure. Terrible.
It's saying it's all set up now.
That's it. Took me ages to get it going. I couldn't find on button on monitor.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
It says it took me ages to get it going. It says I couldn't find on button on monitor.
Couldn't it? It were one of these just a touch sensitive button. You know, there were no physical button. I plugged everything in.
Yeah, I know what you
Switch the computer, and I thought, why is it not coming on? Why is it dead? What the hell's going on? And there's a button on the back for altering display and crap. I'm pressing that, I'm pressing and holding, and I was messing for an hour, and I'm like this, going around edge of screen with my fingers, and then I touch something, and a light come on. In the bottom left corner, there's a button. It's not a
You know
button, it's
my
just a-
induction of that's exactly the same.
Yeah, it's just a touch
Yeah.
thing.
It's like it's got all these things, and in the middle it's like got a digital display thing. And when I first used it, and I think power. So what do we do now? And it's like same as you said, like touch sensitive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it sort of all
Unbelievable.
fires up. But I used it for the first time when I made custard for Trifoot the other day. It works a storm with that new pan I've got and all.
Yeah, only thing I slipped up. I didn't realise there were no speakers in monitors. So, I just presumed all monitors have speakers in. Well, they don't. So I had to get some speakers tomorrow.
Well, they
I've ordered-
cheap enough
I've
though, aren't
ordered
they?
some off Amazon.
Chris says so Richard has to caress his monitor to get it going, the kinky sod.
Now you're into
Hey up. You stand need to talk. You've had the same problem before. Thinking where the kids on button.
Unbelievable. I was at it for an hour, unplugging everything, plugging it back out, and I thought, God, don't tell me I have to take it back to Argos. For God's sake, don't tell me it's knackered. And I'm just sat here
There's
staring
the
at it.
solution to that, Richard.
You are?
Manual.
Read instructions first.
I know I didn't. I just chucked the instructions back in box. And,
Yeah. So there's your first lesson. When you
know.
buy something, always read instructions first.
I know. I just didn't look, and I thought I know better. You know all this, and it were just a touch sensitive button, and I accidentally touched it, and it come on. I thought, bloody hell!
But I mean, had you looked at instructions beforehand?
It
You
told
would
me
have
that.
known that, and
know.
you wouldn't have wasted that hour looking for on button.
It was a good hour and all. I was getting really stressed. I had wires and stuff everywhere, and I was swapping leads. And I thought, well, I put a crap HDMI lead on it and all this. I'm swapping HDMI leads. And
Similar thing happened to us earlier on, Richard. You know that Merry Christmas sign bit behind us? It was plugged in down here.
yeah,
So anyway, put everything away, unplugged it. I plugged me because my laptop needed charging.
So, yeah, so the instructions were.
And I went, don't tell me this is playing up now. Chris says, why? I says, it's not charging. So we've got no ender extensions down here. We were swapping things and plugging different things in and kept saying no.
Whoa.
Hiya, Joel. How are you? Hope you've had a good Christmas. So anyway, so I says to Chris says, well,
hello, Joel. How are we doing?
there's one way to find out if it's the socket or blah, blah, blah. So I says, I'll plug my phone on charge. That weren't charging either. I says, it's got to be something that you've unplugged. It was something it didn't plug down here. And once you plug that in, voila. So...
yeah, I should have read the book. I should have done, but I didn't.
But yeah, that's first rule of thumb that I always do, Richard. I always read manual. I always instructions. Well, I didn't have to with Callum's laptop because it's more or less same as mine, but mine's an Acer and his is an HP. So I'm more or less new, you know. Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah. You know how you were on about the missing chip saga?
Oh my God! Don't tell me you've had a chip called Walkabout.
No, even weirder than that.
Well,
Chris is sat, as you know, Chris sits over there, right? And it was sat there, and all of a sudden, back door come flying open.
oh well.
It about shit his pants. Can you imagine sat there, and all of a sudden, vroom, back door comes open. Well, patio doors, but only one of them, like.
We're not windy. We're on the wind.
Well, yeah, but I don't think it was that windy to, you know, it was short.
Hey, Johnny.
If I was Ken, I'd be a 10.
You're not. So you're not.
Oh my God.
Hey,
What a load of the wokest crap I've ever seen in my life.
Just as you can actually, yeah, I know you can, but nothing will work in Amjad. Nothing.
Yeah,
at
6
all.
foot Barbie with an Adam's apple. And then Ken did a dance about if he was in the real world, he'd be a 10 kind of thing, right? And then ended up kissing each other at the end. I thought, oh my fucking hell. Kina liked it so much, she watched it twice.
Chris says I had more skids than Brandach.
I watched first 20 minutes of it and I lost interest where she kept going for a breakfast and weren't actually eating anything, just kept holding it to her
Interest
mouth.
me that. So I mean, you
They
know.
had the bit, right, where Barbie's throwing her clothes off the top of her house because she's having a dicky fit, right? And every time the clothes went over the edge, they went straight like that, and it said the name at brand at the top. I thought, oh my, this is fucking blatant
I was
advertising.
going to say.
When Barbie ambulance turned up, went open sideways.
Yeah, it just so happens that, you know, it were, you know, showing the brand of Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Ken hurt himself surfing, so this fucking ambulance turned up. Back of it goes like that. Exactly the same as Keena's Barbie ambulance.
But this is the thing, there's certain things we do for us kids, Johnny, and yours was watching Barbie movie twice.
Yeah.
Well, first one through when Ginger Barbie came out, I thought that's fucking suspicious. When I watched it the second time, I said that's definitely a fucking guy. So I googled it. Yeah, it's a trans actor.
Good old Google. Oh dear.
So he says, "What's trans mean?" I says, "A boy who likes to dress like a girl."
See, this is what I'm saying.
He says, "But she looks good. I want to know." I says, "Yeah, that's a mistake a lot of people."
There's certain explanations you have to explain to them, and Keena's at that age where they do ask questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially in the Ken dance when she says, "Why are the Kens kissing each other?"
But
Says, "Might be smelling each other's perfume, love."
smelling each other's perfume.
Oh, I don't know. Well, when her actual mum, Anna, goes out with another girl, that's fucking hard enough to
That's it. But
I explained that one by saying that all the boys she was ever with were so mean to her, she fell in love with a girl instead. That's all I say.
well, that's it. That's a very good
Kinda
explanation, Johnny.
Kind of true.
Well, it is.
They're getting married next year, so it better be true.
You know what I mean? But it's inquisitive minds. They're bound to be inquisitive, as
Daughter wants me to wear like a red and black suit for wedding. I said, "I'm fine, but I'm not wearing a rainbow fucking tie."
Baby, will you get me a bottle of pop? But yeah, it's I'd had a coffee for ages.
Well, it is when you watch it on that Prime, you can only watch it once because you're renting it.
Oh
So
yeah.
So she stopped it just at the end and then restarted it from the beginning.
Gary says, "Is Cindy still single, asking for a friend?"
Cindy's
I
after
don't know, but Ken's got issues.
Wakey, and it says wanky then. Wakey says, "What colour is it?" Do you mean cat? It's
Oh,
Black
Wakey, how
and
you
white.
going on?
It got to the stage where they should have put the dress on Ken.
It means Cindy doll, because when Barbie sort of arrived on the scene, that Cindy and Barbie went head to head, didn't they?
Oh, I met President Cindy. Oh, that one.
But yeah. I'll finish this Coke off. You'll have to get me another bottle.
So I've only got that one left, and then the rum.
Wow.
I've got some Coke here.
Just when I thought my head couldn't get any more messed up, I'm off to watch fucking Willy Wonka tomorrow.
This is the latest one with that, I don't know his damn name.
Yeah, it's supposed to be on 2.5 hours, Richard. 2.5 hours of my life I'll never get back.
Hey, look. Richard's in the same boat with new monitor.
Yeah, so hey, them curved ones give better resolution, especially if you want.
Yeah, it took him an hour to figure out how to turn it on.
Yeah.
Mine's touch screen at front. It don't light up until you actually touch the menu.
You know, that's the same with this. It's like one of these buttons that's just part of the plastic, and I nearly put it back in box. I'm really getting a stop on you.
Oh, Tommy.
Says, as if things aren't confusing enough already, I've always had trouble finding them hidden touch-sensitive buttons. Well, it's just sort of...
Yeah. Only because a little light came on when I accidentally touched it. That it did
After watching that Barbie movie, Tommy, I'm touch sensitive as well. In fact, I might need to point at a Teddy and not tell him where to touch me.
It needs cancelling after watching Barbie movie twice.
Yeah. I'm not traumatized, but I'm just going to cuddle this little dinosaur.
Oh dear. Have you had a nice Christmas, Joel?
It's not traumatised, but I'm just going to put on this heart-shaped lip balm.
Rainbow lip balm.
I'm having no issues. This is not my beard brush. Although it is quite good at, fluffing it out.
Paul goes in LGI on the 2nd. What's LGI?
Hospital. Oh, you pa.
General
I meant his
Infirmary.
car. I didn't read the first bit. Leeds General Infirmary.
Yeah. I just said Leeds General Infirmary.
You're better off in there, Wakey, because bloody Jimmy's in a right shithole. You go in with a broken leg and come out with fucking septicemia in that place.
Yeah, we had a good Christmas Eve, Joel. It were absolutely banging.
Yeah, Richard, that was the downstairs 2-hole. I haven't posted
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, you're all right, that.
I've got all this lot behind me that I showed you the other day.
Yeah, it's certainly worth 20 quid, that's for sure.
Got fed up putting sockets on rug though. It took fucking ages to put it back in box.
I'm asking for a friend. Richard wants to know if you'll ship a tape measure off. No, we were talking.
Oh,
about...
by the way, Tracy's chair, new chair, I took it apart and put it back in box. It is a pile of shit.
Yeah.
Because it uses the arms for the tilt. When you're doing that, you're tilting back. It actually loosens the bolts on the arms. I've had to tighten it up twice, and I've paid a lot of money for that, so it's back in box. I'm getting printing off a label tomorrow, and I'm going to get that EVRI to send it back. Costs a lot of money. I'd rather pay a little bit extra and get something. It just doesn't feel like this one here. I can fucking point myself on this one. That one this morning, I just leaned forward to tie my shoelace. The whole thing creaked. But no. But it was shit. And doing that, getting it to tilt, the arms do that at the same time. Loosening the bolts on the sides, so we're just coming. You could do that with the sides.
Yeah.
We're after tighten them up.
In actual fact, it's not doing the functions that it's supposed to do.
No, it's actually dangerous because it's loosening itself. No. The actual action of the chair tilting back moves the arms, and it's actually loosening the arms.
Ah, Wakey says he'll be going in home but coming home minus his left leg. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Sorry to hear that, mate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Joel says, yeah, great Christmas with niece. When I last saw her, she was 5 and she's 9 now. She lives far in the Caribbean. Ooh, it's all right, isn't it, Joel? Caribbean.
I'm on a live. What do you mean a new walk? Why have you kicked your toes somewhere?
It ain't Barbie walk, is it?
It's not the Barbie walk, is it?
But yeah, you know why we were on about tape measures and you said...
Okay, give your opinion of Barbie. What did you think of the Barbie movie?
We need your express opinion on Barbie.
Dad, what's my walk?
What did I say it was?
Oh,
A load of walk crap, didn't I?
Dad, hold it on. Watch my new walk.
Yeah, that's the Barbie walk.
But yeah, it's
Did they actually try and advertise everything? Did they have your Barbie ambulance?
Yeah.
What happened when he threw the clothes out of the window? They all just went straight and had name it clothes on top.
They just floated.
Tommy says so. The new pink chair has to, he's got to
It's
return
back
it.
in box. It's back in box. I'm not paying all that money for a flimsy piece
So
of crap.
did you enjoy it, Keena? That's the main thing. Yeah.
So good she watched it twice. She put me
I
through
don't,
it.
I don't think he'd had enjoyed it as much as you did.
What did I think of the Ginger Doctor? No, I didn't think thumbs down.
Because
But
it was a boy.
because it's a boy.
Oh, you are awful. Wakey says he's going Treasure Island. Ready when he comes home. It's like when it's like when Biscuit had his eye out. Chris kept calling him One-Eyed Jack. You know.
Wakey, get it shed and get your planer on and make him a leg.
Oh God. So yeah, going back to tape measure thing. When you were up, we were on about it other night, and I says, "Oh, I've got a tape measure here. I've got a tape measure." And you says there's about 5 in box. Richard
Do you
says,
want the keener?
he says, "I come to look for a tape measure." He says to measure dimensions, see if this tower, and he says I couldn't find one
Tape
anywhere.
measure.
Yeah, I just
So-
wanted to know if I could fit another screen on my table.
Bloody tape measure.
How big I could have got. I wish now I'd got a bigger one. I could have gone bigger. But I didn't know. So I didn't have a tape, so I was just
Carrie says they were a ginger beer.
I ain't got a tape measure in this one.
still no
I've
but
got
pissed
3
down here
downstairs.
all day today.
Hey,
So no but pissed down all day here.
I know. It's same here. Because when he took Biscuit out at tea time, normally Callum would go in, right?
Yeah.
So he says, "Oh, I don't think I'll go out with you tonight." And Chris says, "It's only because it's pissing it down and it's windy." He says, "That's it. I'll go out with Biscuit." He says, "There's only me daft enough to go out in all this weather."
Yeah.
But
My buddy's so old, I just let him out in front garden. He's about 16 or something now.
you know, it's that's the problem having a dog. They've got to be walked.
Yeah, he's an old man, my dog now. I've got the field next door, so it's easy enough.
It's all right. Well, I've been looking because you know how Chris knackered Biscuit's bed up where he's going here. It was like a thick cushion like that, right? He's got one in kitchen, but this one in here, we bought him a bigger one, and it's like a big square cushion. Well, Chris, in all his wisdom, decided he was going to chuck it in washer,
Uh-oh.
and he's knacked it up. It's all
They
one.
don't keep the shape out, they just go
Yeah, it's just like a
Big
a
clump.
big Nah.
Don't hold the
So
shape.
I've been looking on pets at home, and I says to Chris, "I'm going to have to get him a new bed because he likes that one in kitchen. He likes going in that one in kitchen
Oh,
when
I'm
Tubble
buying
dries
now.
on. You know when Tubble dries on because it's sort of like getting that heat out. Oh, she's got Superman cape on.
No, it's Bumblebee.
Why do you think?
Well, I know, but
Bees on a honeycomb.
yeah, you could pretend it's a Superman cape.
Or she could just go to black. Ow! Shit.
I see what Wakey's put. Anyone got a spare
Yeah,
room?
I would
Say
do
it.
Hurry now. That hurt, you little ass. She got her hair caught in my glasses, so it went like that and smacked it straight inside of my head. It's bloody hurt. My eyes are watering now. Good.
Are we still going to go and watch Willy Wonka?
I'll think about it after that statement.
Please.
What? I don't know if my brain can handle it after
Yeah,
Barbie.
I'm going to say, it's
The
small
first girl
doses
with an Adam's
we'll
apple, I'm
watch it
leaving the
tomorrow
cinema.
with you.
Yeah, that, Richard. So the first girl with an Adam's apple, I'm leaving the cinema. Oh, she just probably smacked me. Right? You're supposed to be going to bed.
Tommy says Argos has a 30-day return policy. Why not exchange the monitor for a bigger one with speakers before the time runs out, Richard? I mean, he only got it today, so.
Yeah, it's no. I've ordered a what is it, like a soundbar just to put underneath.
Look at him soundbar.
They're only
I've got a
13 quid
soundbar,
off Amazon.
Well, our telly's got a built-in soundbar, so there.
Oh,
It's only because it's that sky glass.
I've ordered it. It's coming for 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Ooh.
Mine's an AC monitor.
Are you having it delivered to your
24.
mum's?
No, it's called going to cabinet, our Amazon cabinet thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Do
Cabinet thing, yeah.
Yeah.
They're about 1
Look,
o'clock.
look,
Look,
it's
it's
called
in
a
the
lock.
back. I'm going to do send you back a parcel that big and easy.
But
I'm going to have to speak to Amazon tomorrow before I print the label and send it off.
what we're
How the
gonna-
hell do you send something that big back?
Well,
Just take it to one of the shops, Johnny. There'll be loads of shops that take
you know
Amazon.
what we did, Johnny? We ordered Callum a telly. Same time as we ordered our telly, but we aren't JVC and at Callum's were a different mech. Anyway, it wouldn't even fire up. And it's like a 43-inch telly.
Do you know what
Right.
it does?
Anyway, so I rings them up and I just says it's just not turning on. And they says, put it back in box, sellotape it all up. I'll email you with a label and we'll send somebody to collect it in the morning.
I'll see if Amazon will do that because it's a big box.
That were Amazon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just
just
say you're not satisfied with it and tell them problem you're having with it.
I put it's not safe and it's flimsy and it's actually
Yeah.
loosening itself as you use it.
And
Right.
basically, they'll email you
I backed it back up exactly how it was. Totally took it apart, right back.
but they won't refund you the money till they've actually got it back.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You know what I
I've read
mean? Because that's what they did with Callum's telly. And
I'd
we
rather
said,
pay extra and get a better one. It's just
that's
crap.
exactly what we did. We said, well, ours all right. It's 4K TV. Only difference were that Callum's were a different make to ours. So we says, well, if we order him another one of these that we've got, we know it's going to work, and it's been fine ever since. But yeah, they just says, box it all back up, sellotape it, make sure it's secure. We'll email you a returns label. You just print it off, stick it on box, and then they'll send a courier to pick it up. Because it's a big item.
Yeah, I'll sort it out with them tomorrow. Anyway. But it's back in the box. Because I tightened the arms on it last night because he said they felt a bit loose, and then come down this morning they were loose again. That was just for leaning back with it. Yeah.
But yeah, they'll send either an Amazon Prime van out or one of them, these self-employed.
I mean, the black one she's got is an older chair, but when you sat in it, you don't feel like the thing's going to fall apart.
Yeah, yeah. But they'll come and collect it, Johnny, because it's the big item. So they should buy rights. If you're not
I've
satisfied
already
with
requested
it,
a refund and return anyway.
and it's defective, then by rights they should come and pick it up.
The actual motion of leaning
the
back.
shop to drop it off. Because there's lots of shops that do Amazon pick up and collection.
I've got a shop here on End that does that EVRI thing.
That's every, but there's quite a lot that do Amazon as well.
Yeah, I'll sort it with them.
I get some stuff delivered to an Amazon shop sometimes.
As you know, I won't drop it. I want my money back, you piece of shit.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It might take, let's say, a week for you to actually get your
I'm
refund.
not bothered, but I'm going to pay.
You put it towards something that's more sturdy.
I mean, they actually sell them at Smith's upstairs in gaming section. I might actually go up and look at some proper chairs and get a feel of them before I buy out.
That's it. That's the only problem with
Staples. Staples do all nice chairs and that.
Yeah,
as well,
that's the only problem. If you're ordering from Amazon, you can't try them before you buy them.
Yeah.
Whereas, same as you said, Staples or
when I'm putting it together, everything felt quite, lightweight and not very.
not very sturdy.
Kind of way. But the actual act of sitting up and sitting back in it, or loosening the arms back off. That's not safe.
Obviously, it's defective. It's
Could literally fall out of chair.
But
the actual arms are part of the pivot of the chair, so if the arms can drop down, you could lean too far back and fall straight over.
That's it.
Looks nice, but
Yeah,
poor build quality.
yeah, poor quality.
It wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap at all. For a Yorkshireman, it wasn't cheap.
But you know what I mean. You have got the right to return it.
If you say to her, look, are you sure? I said, because this is just don't feel right to me. I said, look at it.
I don't have any bother with Amazon. They're all right to returning stuff.
I mean, same as I say, there's
Never return, though. If
there's-
it's normally
there's not-
cheap, I don't bother.
there were only that telly that we had to send back, and it weren't even switching on.
Yeah.
So, but they won't refund you the money until they actually get it back.
Yeah, some Amazon driver will just flung it up and back at the car.
Yeah, but yeah, and they've not been too bad, like refunding me. I mean, look, when they sent me that wrong sugar, I got Demerara sugar instead of light brown sugar, but they let me keep it, and they refunded me as well.
Yeah.
So they're not too
Oh,
bad.
never mind that. I went to a play centre this morning with fucking loads of kids in it. So I've done that. Then I've watched Barbie twice. I deserve to be sat here right now.
so your brain's a bit frazzled.
They went, oh, because you've come in a bit later, you've got an hour and 15 minutes of play. I went, oh, that'll be fine. And she went, you might have trouble finding somewhere to sit. Fucking hell. Surprised they weren't sat in toddler area. I don't know where to fucking sit. Packed. Rainy day, innit? What are you going to do with kids?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
So £7 to get in, and then about a tenner in frigging drinks, and that by the time we got them all. She wanted a mixed slushy.
This is the thing, you know what I mean? You've got to find something to do with kids. I mean, they could stay crazy if they, it's Christmas. They're sort of still going over excitement to presents, what they've had and everything. They need something to stimulate their minds.
Tracy's cold's come back. It's kicking her ass again. Full on cold now. Me and Keena, nothing.
You're doing some blagging about, Richard.
But apparently little Kalana's full of cold, and she were holding her at the when we went to see Early, so maybe
You
that.
can't blame me because I haven't been nowhere near it.
I only held her for a minute. She pulls on my beard, the little monkey trucks. She grabs my beard.
Oh dear. But yeah, there's a lot on it going around, and apparently there's that norovirus is doing rounds and all.
Oh, that's always doing it around, especially in winter.
I'm going to say, especially in winter time.
Great if you want to lose weight. It's shit through the eye of a needle.
Pardon you, Richard.
I took my vitamin jet. You'll have to do it with Carlsberg. Yeah, so I got play centred to death earlier as well.
Been through Ringer today then, Johnny.
Yeah, £18 to be screamed at by hundreds of children. There had to be 100 children in there. Fucking what chaos.
Shots
You know,
there,
younger parents sat there with a look of fucking shock on their faces. What's that? You know, a baby on one arm and a baby on the tit, and fucking one screaming and running around the place. They're all young ones, aren't they? They all look fucking absolutely bewildered.
Is it me or is chat not?
Yeah.
Is it dead tonight, chat?
I'm having vitamins and Carlsberg. Wicked.
Hey?
Nobody said that was his weight, eh?
No. I don't know.
It's Wednesday.
I know.
Everybody would be fit, be like still like trying to get off sofa from Boxing Day.
No, there's nobody said anything.
That cat fixed it with Christmas today. We've got leftovers.
Last person with pics,
Yeah.
I can share.
Yeah, instead of it cat attacking us earlier, we just laid there, big barrel. He ate all leftover bits of turkey and that. He thought it was Christmas. Him and Dogger chilling.
Had some of that trifle today.
Went nice.
Yeah. Well, I use Angel Delight. I put Angel Delight on top of mine. But when Chris went to Asda, they'd only got either chocolate or banana. Right. So I says to him, I don't really fancy chocolate, so get banana. And I have 2 packets on it, so it's nice and thick. Oh, it was gorgeous with that banana Angel Delight.
Yeah, you don't want chocolate with it, do you? 'Cause it's not really a trifle.
Not when
at all.
not when it's like a strawberry jelly.
Oh no.
Right, Callum said tonight. He says it was gorgeous. He says, but I would have much preferred strawberry Angel Delight. I says, well, you were there when your dad, you know, it rather chocolate or banana. I says, and it was you that said get banana.
Yeah, so stop being a banana.
So I said, you know, I says when truth be told, I'd have chose banana anyway. So, but anyway, I was thinking of putting some in a Tupperware tin and sending it to Richard along with some of that that white chocolate cheesecake.
I've still got a birthday cake to eat. Yeah, I've had a couple of pieces, but that's it. I'm not really a fan of birthday cake, to be honest with you.
But
Who
yeah,
got you that?
It were at my brother's one on Christmas Day. You know, they brought it out and nobody
Right.
wanted any, and I blew candles out, and then they stuffed it in a box and give it me. You see.
so there's only you eating it.
Yeah, and I'm not very keen, to be honest. I'm not a sponge fan. I'd rather have proper fruit cake, me Christmas cake.
So you didn't start with a caterpillar eyes first?
No. But yeah, I'm not. I'm not.
Hey,
around.
I've just thought of something, Richard.
Richard said, Chris just put Richard looks like the head off the computer screen on Red Dwarf. It's a bit dark behind you tonight, Richard.
Now,
What?
I've just
dark behind you tonight.
I've just thought of something, Richard.
Well,
You could put a piece of birthday cake on a plate, cover it in something, right? And take it into Sainsbury's and say,
I don't know, to be honest, Thomas.
if she's there, just say, would you like a piece of my birthday cake? It's a
yeah,
I don't know, to be honest, Tommy. I didn't
I
look
haven't been
that
in Sainsbury's yet since Christmas. Since before Christmas, I
Oh.
haven't been in since.
How
Yeah.
do you know? I googled it.
Oh, definitely. I'm sure it's Nestle.
I've been in Tesco's and I've been in Spar, but I've not been in the Sainsbury's.
Ask Ed on computer screen.
Yesterday, before we came live yesterday, I walked all the way up the steps with some shopping, and I thought, God, I've got to go to the toilet. As soon as I walked into the bathroom, I realised, God, no, bog rolls had to trips all the way down again. Spar around the corner and get some bog roll. And they were playing now because it was 9 o'clock and they were just trying to shut the door. I said, for God's sake, just let me have some bog roll. So he's touching cloth here. I said, it's an emergency.
It says it's owned by Premier Food Group,
Who is?
Angel Delight.
All right.
God, I don't know, to be honest.
So, Premier Foods.
I'm still traumatized for Googling the guy with the Adam's apple. We're all dancing away together, and I saw the tall ginger one. I thought, hang on a minute. What's going on there? And obviously, because she made me watch it twice, it was confirmed.
when you looked a bit closer.
Yeah. God, that bloody dress she had on wasn't any show.
Who was that? Hello,
Trans-
Crypto.
Hi, Crypto. How are you?
Hello, Crypto.
Hello, Merry Christmas and all that crap. It's over with now, isn't it? Can we stop saying that now?
Yeah, it's New Year now, nearly.
Yeah, she's going
Sunday
out on
night,
Friday.
New Year.
It says stock up. This is a news article. Stock up. Chocolate lovers scramble to own bargains to grab 4 giant aero bars that are so cheap people are nabbing 5 boxes.
You know,
Yeah, that's to get people to come and nab 5 boxes.
you've been having them, won't you, and put them in their own shops.
Yeah, oh yeah. Along with the multi-pack items. That
Giant
not
aero bars and they only £1. Selling them.
That really does. It annoys
And they've
me.
got
Is that
chocolate.
along with the beans that say do not sell separately?
It says chocolate,
Really winds me
peppermint,
up, that.
festive snowy white, and festive orange.
I couldn't work in a shop until because I'd said something. I won't be able to keep my gob shut. I'd say, what do you want all that for?
I worked at a petrol station on bloody Manningham Lane in Bradford. I only worked there about 2 weeks. Fucking dirty old agents coming in with young prostitutes wanting to buy condoms. So, fuck, I'm not selling condoms to you. Fucking, disgusting.
Yeah, it's a big thing in Leeds, isn't it? That's
Look, you can either keep me on days or I'll fucking. I said, well, I was there at Manningham Riots. He was telling me to keep garage open over at 4, so you can fuck off. I'm going home. They just set fire to Forecourt over at Road. I'm there with a fucking.
documentary on the red light district of
Same
Leeds.
port.
Exactly. Oh, happens to, I said I couldn't give a shit if it happens to you guys. They just set fire to car showroom over the road. I'm going.
That's it. That's it. You know, personal preservation comes first. Never mind, you know, bricks and mortar.
I mean, they might not get the petrol pumps to work, but there's enough fucking fuel in those pipes to set off a fucking good fire.
and an explosion, probably.
Yeah. It's the bloody fumes that sets them off, especially petrol. Diesel would take a bit of heating up first, but fucking petrol won't.
Yeah,
I saw garage on Manningham Lane, right next car showrooms, right in the middle of Manningham Riots.
Well, see, I'd have said to him, Johnny, if you're that bothered, you come and take over, and I'm going.
I used to think to young lasses that were coming in with these dirty, fucking disgusting taxi driver, really horrible, disgusting looking things. And they just stood there queuing and then try to buy I thought, I've said to them, what has gone on in your life where you fucking have to sell your body to that? You know what I mean? Fucking dear.
Hi, Tim, how are you? But
you know what I mean, Ben?
I just sent you a message, Jeanette, but I don't know if I have.
You sent me a message, but you don't know if you have.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Right, Adam, mate. Good to see you. I was knackered last night, that's why I couldn't come on. I was chatting.
Notes come through. Oh, it says you're typing.
They should have sold you one bog roll out of a mully pack. Yo, Tim, good to see you. Coming up, Tim. I've seen you for a while.
They were in bed last night. Keep him warm.
All right, Tim, how are you doing?
It's dry at the moment, but all it's done all day is piss it down. The rest of the fence, my garden bench that rolled in the fence up was on its back earlier.
So what was left of your fence?
Nothing left. I've just propped it back up again for now. But if my dog was adventurous, it'd be gone.
Bless him.
He won't even go out again when I've got gates up and he's scared of traffic.
But hey, I tell you something, Biscuit will go out in all weathers, but he don't like it. He don't like rain, especially rain.
I got the cat and the dog a new bed for Christmas, so I'm just going to give him a bath tomorrow.
We've got to go to Pets at Home on Friday and get Biscuit a new one.
Yeah, just going to give him a bath tomorrow and a bit of a trim around his face.
They're on sale in Pets at Home.
Mine's a Shih Tzu dog, Richard. We've been about 5 or 6 weeks trimming them. They look like a walking rug.
The best about it, though, Richard, the trimmers that he trims dog with, he does his hair with as well.
Yeah.
The quality one's got a dog on them, look. And the gold.
But yeah.
The USB charge ones, you get about a 3-hour charge.
Yeah.
I put a post up for first lot, but I haven't done the lot behind me yet. I laid them out on rug in the living room. Took me about an hour.
So yeah, these is on offer for a large bed for a large dog. It's 18 quid. So hey, trouble's back.
My dogs are fit on the pillowcase, so it's all right.
I mean, you talk about if you sort of go to extra large, this is about 14, 50 quid, and so that. So it's only going to lie in it.
Barbie brainwashed.
Yeah,
Oh my!
he has done a video, Tommy.
Her reading's brilliant now. She can read stuff.
Barbie brainwashed.
Oh, like what?
Brainwashed them, not bad.
The Barbies. What's the name? Harlequin.
Ah, yeah.
That plays Harlequin.
Oh, I've got a name now.
Even she said after doing it that she'd never do
That's
another
the
one.
name. I'll go
She
Robin.
said she'd never do another Barbie after that one. I think even she thought, well, what a load of more crap. Yeah, you do act like Barbie. You're a pain in the ass. It cost a fortune.
I can see it sort of like ruining the reputation because she plays these parts where she's a bad guy, doesn't she? If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
You know,
but she's just done another Harlequin movie now where she was hot fucking it.
So sort of people see her as the female baddie, if you know what I mean. So can you imagine what it's done to her reputation? You know,
You can actually see that she didn't want to act it in the way she'd acted it, to be honest. And it had to be a bit cheesy, but fucking hell.
but yeah, you know what I mean. It's probably one of her.
You got Ken singing "Anywhere Else I'd Be a 10" and kissing his fucking other friend.
You know what I
They
mean.
literally got into like a V formation dance, holding hands and shit. Imagine it start doing the can.
I bet it's damaged her reputation no end, you know.
Damaged my brain.
Going from this baddie image to, you know, all sweetness and
She's
light.
well looked after anyways, Keena, because the Barbie mansions in the real movie weren't as good as Keena's. Were they? They didn't have any walls for a start. They were Barbie Dreamer.
I've seen Keena's
like
Barbie
tower.
Mansion. It's yeah, it's something
I've got
to
a
be.
posh shed in my living room. You think you've got something big in the living room? I've got a 4 foot by 5 foot Barbie house.
Yeah, it's
5 floors.
massive.
It's got bloody garden, double garage, lift to all floors. No, about £300. Really
You don't
big.
mind, I'll have one of them lifts.
Oh, yeah. Right, come on now. Don't just sit there. It's bedtime. Let me just go sort this little monkey trunk out.
Richard had to go all ninja with curved monitor.
Yeah.
I'm going into a nice book in a minute.
Strap it to his side.
I thought, please let it have a handle on top. You know, sometimes you get boxes
Yeah.
with plastic handle built in. And she come looking at that. I thought, oh, God, it hasn't.
Well, I'll tell you something. When I take that box to the post office, I'm wheeling it. I'm taking my weight trolley.
But yeah, so he had to go all ninja, which. Well, I'm
Hello,
only
Tim.
thinking.
Yeah.
He had to strap it to his back ninja style.
That's why I remember when I couldn't get it turned off. I thought, God, I've got to traipse it back down and then traipse another one back up. I thought, no way.
That's can you imagine if you'd have got a bigger one?
Oh, I'd have been mad. I wish now I had got slightly bigger, but it'll do.
You'd have to do
Yeah, well, this-
what these people in Africa do and balance it on your head.
Yeah, I can never understand them people in Africa. They carry pots on their head to go and fill it up with water. Why don't they just move near it watering all?
Remember Ugandan special, Jeremy Clarkson, where he gives that woman a thingy for some bananas. She gives it all fucking pot off her head. He thought he was buying a couple of bananas. He bought
What
the
am I
whole
going to do
lot.
with all these bananas?
My channel's a bit of a bugger to find, to be honest.
Is it just your normal Johnny 5?
No,
Oh, it's your Johnny 5 Plus.
no,
25 plus.
it's Johnny 5 and then a couple of symbols. Hang on.
Let me have a look and I'll put link in for you.
Oh, thank you.
I aim to please.
Yeah, I laid them all out on rug. Quite a lot of tools, isn't it? All them sockets, the Drapier Pro, they say on them. Them big. See the size of them sockets, Richard. Fucking
Yeah.
some of them. Massive socket. What haven't it? I'd say I'm sorted for any bolts coming off. Anything on the car, I'll be able to get off of them. I've got to do the bearings up front after Christmas. I'm going to order them. It's scraping again. I don't know if it's a warped rotor, but when you turn to the right a bit, you can hear a scraping. Well, you can feel it in the pedal, really. But then when you turn to the left again and straighten back up, the noise goes. So I might have a warped disc. We'll see. I'll take the wheel off. If there's any play, you go around it like a clock, 12, 6. You know what I mean? 3, 9, and then just rock it. And if there's any play in it, your bearings are going. But it's all right, Richard. I've got a 6-ton press. So I can press the bearings out.
It's a 6-ton press.
300 odd quid they wanted to change bearings on my car. Only paid 40 quid for a press. Double gun. And I've got the sockets big enough now. Yeah, that is a point. Chris has just pointed out the obvious.
What?
If you just click on mine, it'll come up with channel. Click on my chat.
Duh.
I know. It's been a long day though. I've been barbied, remember? Yeah, and they leave Barbie World and go to Real World and realise it's a shithole. They're going down fucking through Venice Beach in proper Barbie and Ken gear, you know, fucking luminous pink fucking suit on.
That's the link for Tommy's tools, for Johnny's tools. It plays.
Yeah, that's his channel, the link I've put in.
Look at that, thank you very much.
No wonder why.
Yeah, I've got a hydraulic press, yeah.
No wonder
I've got
why.
everything, welder, most stuff. I need better car ramps though. I don't really fit under a car, Richard.
So if there's any other videos you want to watch, Tommy, that's Johnny's channel.
The back end at cars are easier because when it backs up onto ramps, you can get under it, but the front's a bit of a squeeze. My car's like that a little bit.
Hey up, Crypto. Joel's been to Caribbean for Christmas.
Fucking hell, that's all right, isn't it?
I
No wonder
know.
we have no summer. Fucking sunning it up.
I know. Living the life, hey?
We'll ask the ultimate French question. Any tram lines? What now? Will it shut you up? Go on then. My parenting awesome.
Will it shut you up? Yeah, we'll do it then.
She said to me at about 8:45 this morning, the electric's gone off, Dad. And she hasn't shut up since.
Oh dear.
What are you doing? The chicken dance. Really need that 10:15. Unless you needed a pee.
Oh dear. Too late in the evening for chicken dance, I think.
She needed a pee. All women do chicken dance when they need a pee.
I don't.
When you go like that a little bit and you go,
I don't go stick dance.
right, what you do is you grab your quilt, you grab your cushions. Yes, you do.
No, I have a pillow and my bee blanket.
That won't keep you warm all night.
It will be very hot. I know that for a fact.
I know that for a fact. Have you heard her? Right, kids.
Let me see on your hand.
No, you're going to sleep.
See,
Go
Tina?
down. Go. Say night.
Oh. Johnny number 2.
That is a bit defiant, but you know. No. I'm not tucking you in downstairs. Alexa, make an announcement.
What's the announcement?
Tracy, tuck her in downstairs.
Announcing.
There you go. I'm not coming down. If she's up here, yeah, kiss goodnight, tuck her in. I'm not going out to tuck her in at the sofa.
Tommy says some great quality stuff in that. Well, not bad for 20 quid though, Tommy.
Yeah, there's a good lot behind me.
Yeah.
As well. I'm not laying all that out on rug though. Help it out.
Rika says, watch the pigeon dance after I threw out half a loaf. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I've got them old like.
Hey, Tim will know what I'm
metal
talking
cross.
about. You want to see on Yarmouth Marketplace pigeons, seagulls, yeah, like you round you like a fly round shit on Marketplace at Great Yarmouth.
Yeah, the nick part of my Yorkshire rat, the little bastard.
I was going to say you have
You died bombed me and pissed off through some of my pork at me. Fucking.
you have to guard your chips with your life.
Just right out, Richard, to bite into my Yorkshire rat at fucking Scarborough, and it's fucking. Seagull just grabbed a piece of it and fucked up. So the day Tracy's trying to eat hers, yeah, beef and onion one.
Yeah.
And I'm swinging my fucking arm around like, come on, fuck, I fucking knocked her out, guy.
Yeah. Great Yarmouth Marketplace. You have to guard your chips with your life.
Just off Gumtree, sorry. I got a quote, and I was allergic to that quote. So I bought the stuff and everything.
It makes him spending too much money.
Allergic to the quote.
They wanted £1,200 to change my fuel tank, Richard.
Yeah, I'd be allergic to that.
Tim says, yeah, that's very true. Yeah, you got.
I had the tank made and I bought all the accessories. I bought a new pump and that for fuel pump and all. I thought I'd do it all while it were in bits. 400 quid it cost me. But I had to drop the prop. That one, that brought me to tears. Dropping prop shaft and trying to get the tank out. Fucking nightmare. Getting it in were a lot easier.
And now instead of seagulls trying to nick your chips, we've got a biscuit that elite oak that's going.
That cat's a proper scavenger, you know.
Ain't you grown, Johnny?
You come running in with one of my crab sticks earlier, still in packet. Check it out.
Crab sticks. So yeah, he's grown, hasn't he?
He has. My cat's looks like a full grown one now.
Hello, partners. I never spoil you.
Hey up, partner. It's good to see you. Hope you had a good Christmas. Yeah, but I've got a brand new set of brake pads for that car, for front and back. So I'm just going to check to see if the disc is.
What was that pump that you got?
What?
That pump that you got, Vauxhall. What?
Oh yeah. For a
Vauxhall
Vauxhall.
fuel pump.
Brand new though. Look.
Fuel pump for a Vauxhall. So if anybody's in any need of one,
Brand new. Right down to took the caps off.
Yeah, boy.
oh look at him! We're shit on.
Flipping.
everyone.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm all right.
Charlie, what the fuck is that? Your fufu valve?
It's for an Astra if you need one.
A fuel pump. That's a fuel pump, man.
Yeah. We're in that bag of.
I think it must be. I think it must be the Christmas where everybody gets lumberjack shirts because Callum's got one. Chris has got
I
one.
did have this for Christmas, yeah. I got some new jeans.
I've got a
as well.
bright red one, but I look like Rupert the Bear in it.
Ooh.
I've got jeans on.
I'll sit adjust your nuts.
I've got jeans on. We've both got jeans on, Easy. Keeping it
Oh,
real.
wait, we're like proper men.
Huh?
What are you wearing, Richard? Tights.
I've got nothing on for
Leggings. You got leggings on.
I'm just wearing my undies.
Hazel, you brushed your hair.
Yeah. What you done to your hair?
I haven't done nothing, man. Oh, I washed it. I had a shower and I literally done fuck all. I had a shower. I got out the
That's
shower.
it then.
I got out the shower and the in-laws were already here, so I just I brushed it on. And then look, I'll do this. This is what I'll do. What did you do on this way?
It's not first time he's been called Hazel, Adam. So don't
I'll do this way. You want to do this way? Is that better?
carpet right.
Is it okay?
Leaky says he wears high heels and he walks this way.
I like this way. I like it like this. Sometimes I like it like this. That's okay.
Shandog. Good to
Hi,
see you.
Shandog.
Hello, Shandog.
I literally just got off a call with Shandog. It's an
reprobates.
It's an S live. Let's go over there. He said, "Okay, see you there." Is that right, Shandog? Or am I making it up?
What are we drinking there now, is it?
Are these lumberjack shirts coming back in fashion then?
I mean, if I'm wearing them, obviously. Because they am, aren't they?
Chris and Callum both had one bought for Christmas. Bearing in mind, Callum's were blue and Chris's were red.
Yeah,
So-
mine's red. I said to Tracy, what the fuck were you thinking buying me?
True, Hazy. See, Shandog said true. My hair's definitely better like this, isn't it?
Starting to get a bit grey at front.
You can see mine.
No, you fucking insane. That is just pure brownness.
Pure brown.
Or either that or it's grease.
Yeah, I know. I've got grey above my ears and under my chin.
There's no grey.
Not if you've not noticed so bad.
Show me the grey. Show me the grey.
Get me magic tube out and give it a do with that. And that's all it's that out.
I'm a bit conscious about it, but have you noticed I've got a bit of grey?
Honestly, it must be the way light's shining on it then, because it does look from a distance like it's a bit
From
grey.
a distance, the world looks blue and green
And flat.
and flat. Johnny knows. Johnny knows.
Don't start that again, Johnny.
Johnny knows, man.
I've got a fridge full of them. They're called pizza.
Rewind.
No, open that can of worms again, Johnny.
Listen, I ain't a can of worms. Listen, I ain't trying to preach.
It's
I'll
about
never
brother.
preach. But
Good night, everybody. I'm not bothered about discussing it. See ya.
Yeah.
Johnny knows. Johnny knows the truth.
Hey.
It's all right, Johnny. I'll just mute him.
I'm Barbie brainwashed tonight, so
You
I'm
mute me.
easy picking.
I never mentioned fuck all. Johnny brought it up. You're gonna mute me. It's weird. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Is that a good idea? I'll have this one.
Do.
You just like your lucky stars that Harry's not a girl and into Barbie.
Why?
Johnny,
I've just
Johnny
had my
will tell
brainwashed
you.
twice. I've just had my brainwashed twice. Right, Barbie movie.
You had your brainwashed.
A ginger
When the
tramp
kids are
goes
kissing
to
each
win.
other, and one of the doctors has got an Adam's apple. She's a Barbie. It was a bit woke.
What
It was a little bit woke.
So, yeah.
I heard how woke it was, and yes, very.
As Richard always says to you, has been hazified. Well,
Oh, yeah,
Johnny's
I do.
been Barbie.
I've had it a lot lately. I've been hazified and I wake up with
There was a blatant advert for every accessory that they've just brought out.
You make it sound like it's a bad thing.
Oh, I don't mind. I know when I've been hazified, I go for about 10 pisses during night. And I wake up and
You got to take some water to bed, man. Take a bottle of
Always
cold
put
water.
us outside at bed.
And then
Yeah.
I look on top of my fridge and see all empty cans, and I think, what the fuck?
Listen, don't blame me for your fucking alcohol.
I know. Another good one, Easy. He went to Argos today to buy a monitor to go with that tower that he's bought. It took him an hour to turn it on or find
Yeah.
on button.
Fucking murder.
Instead
I
of
thought
looking
I'd
through
been done.
instructions,
What would you get?
Just the monitor, but I couldn't turn it on. I
Yeah,
had to for an hour.
what monitor did you get?
like a curved one of them curved ones.
Thank you.
It's not a BenQ, it's something else. I don't know.
I bought a BenQ. It cost me £500 and it just died on me one day.
But this was
I thought about it.
220, but I paid 120 because I had £50 voucher and I had 50 quid on my neck.
I paid big money for mine. It's when I
So
was
I
gaming.
got it 100 quid off because I had it on me, card and a
Yeah,
voucher.
but-
Before I decide what I'm going to drink, what you
Back in
drinking?
the bag. And that was like fucking probably 10 years ago.
But
What are you drinking, Izzy?
I could have got a bigger one now.
Lager. I'm drinking lager. I've had a few whiskies and I've also had some cognac. I've had the in-laws round tonight. We had curry on it. But they've
Yeah,
gone.
boy, that wild turkey's going down.
Yeah, that's gone down.
Yeah. I had a few tonight. I've been on a call with Brian, my brother, and Chandlog for the last few hours. And when the in-laws were here, when it was getting a bit boring for me, I'd just fuck off up the shed, smoke a joint, call the boys. And then Kate would come out going, oh, they're going to go after these then. Let's come back in. So I go back in. And then me and her dad's fucking chatting, having a laugh and that. And her and her mum's going, Shut up! We're trying to watch EastEnders. They're fucking someone's dying.
I haven't watched that for at least 10 months.
Yeah, I haven't watched it for like 10 years. More than that. Since Jack's, 20 years maybe. I haven't watched EastEnders. A long time. Fucking.
He's got an Ethel left.
I got enough boys of my own. They're all like,
Since we lost Doc Cotton.
People in the world are stressing out there what's going to happen on subs. Like, they're actually worried. Like. I'm not joking. I'm not even joking.
I know it's like when who is it got sent in prison with Deirdre Barlow went to prison. People were writing up to release her. Are they thick or what? Are they thick?
Yes, Richard.
Hey, I tell you something. There's a new character coming Coronation Street tonight, and if that were relation to me, I'd kick his arse and say, right, yeah, because he's disabled. You know what I mean?
You've got to tick the boxes.
Yeah.
You know.
Just lounging about on Sophie and nicked Carla's Chinese, and so she told him, get up off your arse and wash pots, and he says, well, I would do. He says, so long as I can do it sitting down. I thought, ooh, you know what I mean?
All these programs now, these soaps, they've got to tick the boxes. They have. It's ridiculous. I mean, Emmerdale.
That's what
village. How do you call that a typical Yorkshire village?
Trying to tick every box.
You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. It gives people with genuine disabilities a bad name. You know what I mean? It just lay there and nick to the Chinese.
I'm gonna have a couple of rooms with you, Izzy.
It played on his disability, not to wash pots up. I'm disabled, but I still wash pots. I'd have kicked his arse into next week if that had been me.
It just bugs me now with these programs. Now they're deliberately ticking boxes. Yeah. That's all they're doing.
I mean, look at in Cafe. There's that Down syndrome lad, so they've got to be seen to be,
Same on Emmerdale. There's one on Emmerdale. They're just doing it. They're ticking boxes, and it's got ridiculous. Emmerdale is it's supposed to be a Yorkshire village. It's nothing like it.
It's political correctness. You know what I mean? It don't mean to say that it's a small village. They've got everything. The coloured families. They've got.
They're all gay.
Yeah.
They're all gay, coloured, disabled, everything.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Exactly.
There's hardly any farms now in Emmerdale.
But this is why they cut the farm bit off it, because there were not much farming going on. And even less so now. So, you know what I mean?
It's gone the other way. It's gone too far the other way now.
Some of the storylines is unbelievable.
280. It's on 280 fucking thumbs up.
But yeah, you know what I mean? This sort of bowing to peer pressure.
Yeah.
Okie dokie then, Shandog. See you later.
Are we live? I didn't realise we were live. Are we live?
But yeah, you know what I mean? Not... yeah.
It's just gone daft. It's gone silly.
Yeah.
It's like football now. Football, the commentators aren't allowed to say man of the match now.
What?
When somebody gets man of the match award at a football match, they're not allowed to say that now. They have to say player of the match. They're not allowed to say man of the match. And what's all that about? It's a man.
Ridiculous.
And they were the best player in the match.
How dare you?
You know what I mean? I thought,
how very dare you?
I mean, obviously, you can't use that phrase if it's actually a woman's football match.
No, but it's a man's match, but you're not allowed to say it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
you know what I mean?
Man.
You can't say this and you can't say that.
You're not allowed to say though.
You're not allowed to say it now. The commentators on
TV,
all the sports commentators are not allowed to say man of the match.
They've been
BBC.
Yeah, whoever's commentating, whatever channel, they're not allowed to say it because
some matches on Sky.
Stop watching it and say fuck you. We're not going to watch it because you're being pathetic.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't watch it anyway. I read about it because one of them actually accidentally said man of the match and he had to correct himself.
So, listen, let me tell you what you read. You read a fucking a soundbite of some bullshit thing that just got into your head. Oh, you're spreading
gone mad.
bullshit everywhere.
I tell you,
World's
I
gone
tell you,
mad.
who really boils my piss, and that's Gary Lineker.
Yeah.
Oh, I could smack him into it next week with a wet fish.
Why? Why is that?
Because he's you know, he thinks he can say anything he wants, he can do anything he wants. You know what I mean? He's so up his own arse. He says, Tommy says, hold on a minute, remember Amos.
Would you like to think that you could say whatever you wanted and do whatever you wanted?
It's like this, right? He is governed by the BBC. So he's been told, well, he thinks he can, this is what I'm saying. He thinks, yeah, everybody's got their opinion, everybody, you know, it's like an arsehole, everybody's got one.
Not
But
everybody. Have you ever heard of a Barbie butt?
this is time and a place for opinions, you know what I mean? And on a football or on Twitter or whatever, you know what I mean? He's so, you know, he thinks he's untouchable, you know.
Well, I mean, he is.
What,
Don't
like,
worry about it. What does it matter what one person got to say? What did he say?
I just despise him. That's
Yeah,
all.
but what-
I mean,
what-
I'm entitled to my opinion, and I just despise him.
Yeah, what did he say though? What did he say wrong?
I don't know everything.
You don't know what he said wrong. Why'd you despise
An
him? What did he
opinion
say?
on you know what I mean. He's got an opinion on this war in Ukraine. He's got an opinion on war in.
Yeah, but that's okay. You love
Are we
talking
talking about? Are we talking about?
Gary Lineker. She
Oh, he's a fucking
despises him.
asshole, Gary Lineker.
Thank you, Johnny.
He's a lefty little prick.
Thank
Right.
you.
Okay, why?
I rest my case.
He took in a fucking dinghy diver for about a week, and they fucking left of their own accord.
Because they can't stand him.
It's not like that. They don't like cheese and onion crisps. Cheers. I've got the.
You're being manipulated to not like somebody.
Johnny, thank you for having the same opinion as me.
I can't
Well,
stand
listen,
the guy.
let's be honest, you didn't have an opinion until Johnny turned up. You didn't
This
know
is
why.
somebody that works for the BBC that's supposed to have an
You didn't like
impartial
him.
opinion.
But I
And then
think
Johnny turned up, and
the
you were
way
like,
I look at it, Johnny, he thinks he's a law to himself.
I've never liked
Hi,
him.
Phil, how are you? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
there you go.
Oh,
Johnny's
no.
never liked him. So Johnny's never liked him. So any negative media, Johnny's going to jump straight on.
I don't like anybody, to be honest.
There you go. So Johnny doesn't even like you. So, there you go.
Doesn't like anybody on telly, do you, Johnny?
What's my opinion, Jeanette? What's my opinion? Friends and family, fuck the rest.
What about Joe? Oh, saying that you won't know what I mean. But the matter.
But yeah.
It didn't used to be that way, but it is now.
Oh, I'm going to say, what about Joanne Blythe, who reads weather, but she won't read your weather?
I got a message back from
I look
the
forward to weather forecast when she's on it. She's
Yeah,
absolutely.
notice we had a nice sunny day, then the chemtrail the shit out of it, and now it's
Every day it's a
absolutely
sunny
fucking
day when
pissing it
she
down.
reads the weather.
What's weather been like where you are, Hazy? Has it been windy and rainy and
It's been normal Welsh weather. It's fucking pissing down, and it feels like the house is going to blow away.
That's exactly what it's been like here.
I'm here.
It's rattling windows now as I speak.
Yeah.
It's
So
wank.
yeah, it's been great.
that's when, this is time when Richard wished he lived in a downstairs flat instead of
I
top.
don't mind the rain. I actually don't mind it, to be honest. It's there.
I'm in the
but
attic. I'm in the attic now, so I can hear it every now and again. It fucking
Yeah.
blows. Oh, is
when you're
this
in bed, it's actually quite therapeutic. Because
It
Well,
whistles,
my
doesn't
fence,
it?
my fence is so smashed to pieces now. We'd have to get CSI in just to confirm it was a fence. It's fucked. It got so windy it blew the bench over that were holding the fence up.
I was going to say the bench that was holding the fence up.
That was upside down as well. It's not a light bench either. It's knackered, totally gone. Good job that dog doesn't like to wander. It'd be off.
So tomorrow there'll be floods everywhere again. I mean, I went through one today on the road here, and it's just a big flood. And Just as soon as I drove up to it, I went, "What the fuck?" I thought, "My God, I can't get it out of my head now." That saying, "What the fuck?"
I say it about everything.
I say it all the time now. You would say it in front of my mum.
In front of my mum.
Yeah, she don't give a shit.
I get Jonathan Peter Nicholson if I swear in front of
You
her.
blaming me? Are you blaming me for it?
What for? I'd say, "What the fuck?" But I even say it now with Welsh twang. I go, "What the fuck?"
Fucking what the fuck? Boyo?
Cheers, Eddie.
There were a big flooded road today, and everybody was struggling to get through it. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Cheers, Johnny boy.
Are they crazy or are they just idiots?
Oh, they're everywhere, idiots. Have another whiskey with you, Johnny.
They're easy to spot now. A mask or purple hair.
Oh dear.
Yes, it was nice having fucking Kate's mum and dad over tonight. It is nice having people over from time
My
to time.
in-laws now for 16 months.
You are?
I'm seeing my in-laws for 16 months.
Are you counting?
Well, I'm just know it's sort of like August last year, and now we're in December, so it's about 16 months, isn't it?
Partners, there's any progress with the Sainsbury's lady, Richard?
No, I haven't seen any. I haven't been in Sainsbury's since before Christmas. I'm going to go in tomorrow because my mum
With
wants.
his birthday cake.
My mum wants.
You put a cream on, and somebody about to get a backhander.
My mum wants 2 packets of salmon, so I've got to go in tomorrow.
I've got plenty. Tuna.
Oh yeah.
Because we have some salmon.
If you need tuna, I've pretty much dredged the sea.
I was going to say that's why there's a shortage of tuna in sea because Johnny's got everything on it.
Johnny, you haven't even got a whole tuna in your fucking cupboard. Don't worry about them. They're huge. How many tins of tuna you can get out with one tuna?
I hope you'll be surprised. You haven't seen all tins of tuna he's got.
Oh, I have. You haven't got that many.
How many?
There's more
Johnny?
than
47
that
last
since
time.
that. And I gave you a pack of 4 and two other ones, didn't I? No, that was 7.
420 blackbirds.
But it's about 50 odd now. The cat's on sardines, so
You got 50 tins of tuna.
Yeah, so Johnny gave me like 4 packs.
honest to God, if my cupboard ever falls off wall, you're going to be able to see it next door.
And we're at 2 tins of tuna.
I love
This
chicken.
tuna is not good for
Hey,
you.
this
Mayonnaise
is
on
a
a
good
boat.
one, right? He says, do you want any baked beans? So I says, yeah, you can do. So Johnny gave... Okie dokie then. See you later, Bill. Thanks for popping in. Anyway,
What's on my hair, Bill? Look at me. Freestyling.
Anyway, so Johnny says to me, do you want some baked beans while you're here? So I says, yeah, you can do. So Johnny gave me like smart priced beans and Tracy went,
Yeah, you're not getting
Johnny, don't get cheap and get good stuff. Oh, I agree.
You're not getting ones with sausages in.
Yeah. Look
Oh,
on
dear.
Tracy's face when he gave it smart price beans. She went, Johnny, don't get cheap ones.
That bottom cupboard's even worse now. You can't see gas meter for tins.
Hey, I look at it this way: baked beans is baked beans, whichever tin they come in.
I look at it this way. In fact, I look at it 2 ways. I look at it like this. And I look at it like this.
What the fuck?
I've watched a movie with that
I
egg.
look like this.
Got internet. Whoa, can I? Give us some more
You
internet.
got a shave tonight.
What the fuck?
Don't get that too close, man. You freak me out. Like, oh, fuck.
I don't have whiskers.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Listen,
So 4 o'clock.
when I first moved here, there was a shop down by where Farm Foods is now, but it was called something different. It sold meat and it was like a real cheap fucking, some mad fucking butcher's warehouse place. There was a woman who worked there, and she had a fucking beard, yeah, like a proper fucking beard. She had a better beard than me. And then that place closed down, and up here they built a fucking Waitrose, and she got a job in Waitrose. So she'd gone from the shitty place to Waitrose, and they give her a job, man. And when I went in there, she was clean shaven, and it was fucking. I swear to God, they must have said, "Listen, we give you a job, you got to fucking shave up every day." Honestly, she had a problem.
Probably thought my job's so shit, I'm not going to shave.
I've got a shiny forehead, but I ain't got no bristles.
She had a proper beard, and then when I went into Waitrose and she's serving me, and she was clean shaven, but you could still see a bit of stubble. Yeah, you could still see.
Hormonal thing, what?
Oh dear. What's he?
Yeah, she cleaned herself up for fucking Waitrose. And she worked there for a few years as well. I haven't seen her for a while. I think she might be a pirate.
She grew a beard back.
She might be a pirate now.
I hope that's no wakering earlier on, and his dad goes in hospital just after New Year to have one of his legs amputated. He says, "I'm going to find Treasure Island out," he says, when he comes home. You rotten sod.
What's up, Daddy boy?
I said get in shed and make him a leg.
He sounds like someone from the Barbie movie.
Oh, I'm traumatized, Gary. Honestly. We got Ken's in a V formation, fucking holding hands and then giving each other a kiss at the end. It's like, what the fuck?
No, he's got to do Willy Wonka tomorrow.
Friggin'
Yeah,
real.
Willy Wonka.
Christ.
Is it right?
2.5 hours that movie's on.
Let me tell you something about everybody. Take care of your own house. Within your own house, let your children know what's what, and fucking keep it real, man.
It's like I was saying to Johnny earlier on. Keena's at that age where she starts asking questions and she wants to know why this ginger person, you know,
covered the questions.
and then why she's
the answer.
Ken.
Oh, they know in my house there's boys and there's girls. You are boys, they are girls. Move along.
Move along. Shut the fuck up.
I mean,
You know, when I saw the 6-foot ginger Barbie, I thought, hang on a minute, is that
This is the thing, and this is my
that's true, man.
opinion, by the way.
Not just Welsh women, all women don't know when to shut the fuck up. No, I'm not saying you, Jeanette, but specifically, I'm just saying all women.
What you want about when I said
yeah, you're not saying specifically, just all women.
Anyway, listen to my opinion, right? For once.
We always listen to you, Jeanette. Come on.
Yeah. If Callum come home, and I've said this many a time, I want to be a woman, or I'm gay, or whatever.
I've watched Barbie and I want to kiss Ken.
It's to me, it's still the same person.
No, he's not. He's gay as fuck. What do you mean?
I love him no matter what.
Yeah, you still love him.
Whether he's gay, whether he wants, you know, that won't never change.
I'm only joking. Listen, I'm only fucking joking. Of course you would. I mean, of course you would. But you shouldn't have to worry about that. I mean, what you should think about.
Jeanette, you need to have this conversation quickly, though, because your brass are not going to fit Callum.
But no, it's totally heterosexual.
Wait, how many times, Johnny, did you wear your mum's bra?
Well, I'm not announcing anything.
I'm just saying. All I'm doing is fucking rewinding a little.
Rewind.
You see, as a kid, I was very girly.
I was doing the fame dance. Shut the fuck up.
Right, Brian. I keep calling you Brian for some reason, Johnny.
Anyway,
really close. Like a close friend. Johnny, you fucking weirdo. You used to wear your mum's clothes.
This is the thing. When I was a kid,
good response,
I was very much a girly girl. You know, I like dolls. I like prams, and I used to walk around in my mum's high heels.
I didn't always have a baby.
Right, you're a girl. I used to walk around in my dad's shoes. Johnny used to walk around in his mum's bra. amongst other garments.
It could have been just curious how it felt.
Hey, let's because I could nail my mum's bra to a tree and use it as a fucking hammer.
How did it feel, Johnny?
Supportive.
No, when you were wearing it. Seriously, how did it feel when you were wearing your mum's bra? Did you feel?
In it, Johnny.
Did you feel like you were doing something wrong, or did you feel like this is normal?
Look, these are, you know.
It was just
This is
really
the end of-
positive.
You felt like you were
This
doing
is the
something
end
wrong,
of the
Johnny.
show, chat.
Johnny, you felt like you were
It
doing
was
something
just
wrong,
being
didn't you?
inquisitive.
I tell you what, Johnny,
Anyway,
you were doing something wrong, motherfucker.
your mum's bra on.
Nah, you.
I don't know.
Do whatever.
I
As
don't
long
know.
as you're not hurting anybody, do whatever the fuck
Oh,
you want.
that's it. That's
I
it.
might have done. I like to do the shake and back.
Gary says it worked good for the post.
I finally put my shoulders back with pride.
Johnny, listen, you can only be what you are, man. Be what you are. Don't try and be nothing else.
Exactly.
I didn't always have a beard.
Sure. Sure.
I do like my beard now. Though. Cheers to beards.
But
I'm not saying I've got issues, but here's my hairbrush.
Well, you have got women around you constantly. I mean, I might need to come up and inject some fucking masculinity.
That's my brush. Bit more dangerous looking.
That's your brush. That looks like a fucking boomerang. He's like, it's the brush that tells me whether I'm going to brush my hair
Still
today.
no idea what that
Oh,
was for.
and if it comes back, you brush your hair. If it don't,
okay, then I'm
Thank
going
you,
to see you later.
Hi, I'm Jed. See you
Like
later.
it, fucking rips you.
is that a
A
neck
bit
comb?
stabby, that one.
Right on.
Nickel. Crab comb.
There you go, same thing. Crabs, nets, fucking
Yeah.
lice. Very nice.
Lice.
The lice.
Hi, I'm Jed.
Pubic lice for the correct. Yeah.
No,
Have you
I'm
ever
done.
Have you ever had pubic lice,
Well,
Jeanette?
Crabs as pubic lice.
Have you ever had crabs?
I'm pick you, I sleep with. Thank you very much.
I had crabs. I had lobsters actually.
I'm going to say I prefer
When I was about 17. I'm only
lobster and a hammer. That's all you need.
Oh dear. But
This
now
is like-
I can
I've
say
had crab
I've
sticks.
never had crab.
Is it the same
pubic
crab
lice.
sticks? I've had crab sticks.
Oh, I love crab sticks.
Oh, I eat loads of them,
I
Richard.
do,
They're
but-
my
Nobody
They're
else
my
didn't
monkey
have to
snack.
like them.
I love them, crab sticks.
There's
Yeah,
no
we-
carbs at all. There's no carbs at all in crab sticks.
Partner
Yeah,
says
there's nothing else either.
why delight
It's just
out
white-
this thing
it's white
is
wet
It's
fish.
cardboard.
if you had crabs on your rocks.
Pardon?
Look, this says why do lice houses blink? You would if you had crabs on your rocks. But anyway,
That's the shittest joke I ever did, yeah. That's a proper shit joke, isn't it? He Googled it as well. That's the worst part about it. He Googled the joke, then he read it and he went, oh, that's fucking funny.
yeah,
That's
Johnny
that.
said you're not very well.
No,
Yeah,
we're like-
easy. Today I took
Oh,
the chair back
okay.
apart, stuck it back in the box. It's going back
what chair?
going back that chair.
Tracy's
That new
one.
chair I got.
Why?
The arms are part of the tilt, yeah. But every time
Yeah.
you tilt it backwards and forwards, it's loosening the arms.
Oh, yeah, fuck that shit.
Paid quite a lot of money for that, so it's back in the box.
How much was it, Johnny?
Fucking rain.
I'm over 80. I'll put it that way.
Oh, yeah. What was it,
That rain,
85?
eh?
What was it, 85?
Or maybe 79.99.
It was over 80, you fucking clown.
No. Yeah, he went from a company, so you had to pay for postage, but it's about 85 or something
Is
like
it
that.
raining?
Still a lot of money for a chair it's literally loosening. I had to do the arms twice.
Chris
Put the
says
caps
it's
on
raining
behind
here.
the bowl. The arms are part of the tilt, and as you go like that, you can feel the arm just loosening. Oh no, I'm not having that.
No, it's defective.
Not money. So I'm going to send it back and pay a bit extra and get something. I'm going to actually go out to Staples or something and look at the
I'd
chairs.
prefer you buy.
You get proper ripped off.
Yeah. I'll see if the arms come off in showroom.
Expensive for a decent chair. It's expensive. This
Well,
one's
the
on
ones you sat in now, it doesn't have an headrest bit, but it's an older chair and it's you know, you don't feel like it's going to fall apart on you when you sit on it.
Yeah, I need a decent one, man. This one's fucking. I put
You
sponge
what?
on it. What?
What do you need?
A decent chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
This is
Yeah,
a
'cause
rising
I'm
recliner.
18 stone. I'm a big fella. I'm not.
This is a rising recliner, this one, Richard. Stands up, this one. By remote.
I need a good chair, but I need to try one. It's not good just ordering online. I need to try.
You need to figure out one that'll go
Yeah,
at
that's
48.
right. I've been to IKEA loads of times having a look, but
Yeah.
they got
That's
nothing.
remote control.
What the fuck?
Do you know what?
I've never been that hammered that I needed to
I got Brian and his missus a fucking back scratcher for Christmas, and he loves it. It was like a his and hers fucking back scratcher. Do you know? I just realised I still got the fucking tag on my shirt.
It's all right, Eddie. I got in a fight on the bus for having a pair of jeans that said 2 for 25 up back. And these lads kept laughing at me. I stood up on both. I fucking ended up nearly fighting with them. Got off the bus, felt my back
I
pocket.
didn't have
and
any
fucking-
fights on the bus. I had a couple of fights on the bus. This one fight I had, this kid I fucked his brother up, and his brother was the Welsh Taekwondo champion. His name was Jason. His brother's name. Oh, he was Jason Massey. Yeah, his brother's was Jason Massey, and he was some fucking kung fu kid. Yeah. And New Year's Eve, I'm walking back from the pub, and I see up the road my old dog Tyson, who was old and blind, and his kid's kicking my dog. It was a man. He's kicking the dog, and me and my mate have run up. And I'm like, and he was half blind, Tyson, my dog. Like, he was a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing? You fucking kicking my dog. And he's like, he's fucking following me and all this shit. I was like, fuck you. Fucking, and he come and fronted me. And I was like fucking 17, I think, at the time. And he come in front of me and he's like, what the fuck you going to do about it? And he started doing these kicks and all that. And I just punched him straight in the face and then fucking just smashed his fucking face in. He tried doing all this kung fu shit on me. And I just fucked him up. And then the next day, someone called to my house and he's like, do you know you fucked up Jason Massey last night? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you fucked up Jason Massey. I'm like, who the fuck is he? And they're like, he's tough as fuck, man. Like, he's a fucking one of the toughest fucking. I'm like, oh, that fucking the one who kicked my dog. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, fuck that cunt.
No,
And he was like a tough guy. And then I was on a bus, and his brother came up to me. He was a big guy, and he came up to me. He said, "You fucked my brother up." And I'm on my own at the back of the bus, right up against the window. And he's pushed his head into me, and he's gone, "What are you gonna fucking do about it?" And I've just turned round and I've gripped him in a headlock, yeah, and I've choked the fuck out of him. And he's going, and I've got him, and he's fucking choking him. And he's going, and I'm literally fucking killing him, yeah. And there's nothing he can do about it. I'm a skinny cunt, but I'm strong as fuck. And he's fucking, and I've got him, and he's going, and I broke his chain, so I've let him go, and I threw him across the other side of the fucking bus. So now I'm at this, like at the back at this side, and he's on the other side, getting his breath back. He's picked up his chain. He starts crying to me, saying, "My nan bought me this chain. You broke my chain." And I'm like, "Get off the fucking bus." I'm like, "Get off the bus now. Next fucking stop, get the fuck off the bus." And I made him get off the fucking bus, man. And he was like a man to me. I swear to God. And nobody ever fucked with me like really much from then. Well, people tried, but I literally fucked everybody up, man.
You know what it was with me? I used to get knocked about by my dad. So when I got into a proper fight at school, somebody punched me. I thought he was like, "Is that it? Is that it?" Fucking bang.
Yeah, same as me, Tony. My old man used to fuck me up. And you know,
He
sometimes
knocked me across the
like,
room.
on my estate, it was pretty rough. So there was older boys and all that. So sometimes the older boys would give you a dig. And you go in crying, and you're like,
No, I've had all that.
My dad would give me a fucking bat or something and say, "Get out there and deal with it now." and if you come back crying, I'm gonna fuck you up. So I
Yeah, my
have to
dad
go out
said that
there with
one.
a bat, yeah, and then say to my, because they're my mates still. They just fucking lump me up. You know what I mean? They're still my mates. So I'd have to go out and say, listen, I'm fucking sorry, man, but you brought this on yourself, and then just beat the fuck out of them. Seriously, like very violent, man. My upbringing was very
When my dad
violent.
first died, I didn't give a fuck after that, to be honest. I wouldn't do as I was told. I was a twat, to be honest. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
really
listen,
bad.
Johnny, listen, let me tell you something, Johnny. Whatever you've done in life, yeah.
When you're suddenly not being controlled,
Listen, whatever you've done bad in life, it wasn't who you are. Because I know who you
I'm
are.
a good person.
yeah.
Yeah, I know who
I
you
think
are.
I've earned my place.
Yeah, and do you know what happens? People get fucked up through life, yeah. People who get fucked up through childhood, and then in adulthood, they realize what happened to them. Yeah, they got two choices. It's like a fork in the road. You can either go the fucking nasty way and become a cunt yourself, or you can do the best you can for the world that you know is fucked up. And what you do is you do the best you can do for the world that you know is as fucked up as you know it is.
I've tried speaking out to protect a lot of people, but now I'm my own circle. To be honest.
They won't listen.
People I love, the people I love, the people I care about, and my family. The rest can go fuck themselves.
No one will listen, Johnny. You can't fucking. Let me tell you something. Honeybees do not spend any of their time taking flies that they shouldn't land on shit.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Joelle did, by the way, Hazy. She's been in Caribbean.
Come on, Joelle. I want to see tan lines.
Right.
She went
Been in
out to
Caribbean.
visit a niece in Caribbean.
Hello, Joelle. I was asking about you the other day. We were wondering where you was.
Yeah, everybody's been asking about you, Joelle.
Yeah, mostly me though,
Mostly Hazy, yeah.
and Richard. Yeah, listen, Johnny. You only know verification.
I thought
from me.
you've been to your nieces in Caribbean over Christmas.
I verified Johnny is a fucking badass, real motherfucker. Verified by Hazy. Dib, dib, dib.
Dub, dub, dub.
Yeah, it's like you say.
Line.
Oh, your niece is there in France.
Ooh.
I thought it were other way round, and you'd gone to Caribbean.
You don't have to talk some shit, you know.
Joelle, did you show her all the sights like the burning cars upside down and stuff like
I'll show some sights.
But
Like the burning cars.
the way you brought up does shape
with
the
Christmas
person
lights?
that you become, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
well, of course it does. It gives you your core beliefs, and it's like I said about the thing with the fleas. You can get fleas. Fleas can jump fucking 6 foot, or whatever. But if you get fleas and stick them in a jar and turn the lid and keep them trapped in there, they will reproduce, and then the young will only be able to jump to the top of the lid. Yeah, and that's as far as they think they can jump.
But this is the
All
thing.
the rest will die. No, but listen.
Yeah,
all
I
the
know you've already told us
You
this.
can take the lid off, yeah, and now one of those fleas will jump out because their belief is that they can only jump to the top.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
mean, I were brought up in a very strict household, you know.
In a very strict asshole.
Yeah, that as well.
Don't mind.
But yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I was 16 I was 16, and
I was 16 once too. Funny, huh?
I met this lad, right? And he says, "Oh, I walk you home." And I says, "Oh, you better only walk me to Endit Street." I says, "Because my parents are very strict." So we were just, snogging at Endit Street, and he was sitting right corner with my dad in car.
Your
Right?
dad was in the car in the corner.
My dad stopped car and he got out and he went, "You home now." And I don't know what he said, but I never heard from that lad again. Put it that way. But yeah,
well,
that is very, very true.
And then you said, right, from now on, I am going to fucking slug everyone.
But yeah, that is true. We got out to cop you home now. And I didn't sort of defy him at that rate. I were gone. And to this day, I never found out what he'd said to this lad, but I never seen him again, put it that way.
He's still
Well,
in
he
the
wasn't
boot.
worth it. If you've never seen him again, he wasn't worth it anyway.
He's still in the boot.
Yeah.
When I met Kate
I
said,
was
Kate
all
said,
on the
just told her,
patio.
saying, you better fucking get home and fucking get away from this fucking
It was
low-life
very
gonna
protective.
fucking
of
ruin
that.
your life. And he was probably right.
Somebody didn't get a new patio on Brookside Close, did they?
No, but you know,
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
Kate loves me, and he's like, you are fucking proper. He knows I'm a fucking stand-up dude. I sort everything out, you know.
Why has that got a slant? It's where the barbecue goes.
But yeah, and that sort of shaped my life. I'm as honest as day is long because I didn't never tell my mum and dad a lie. Otherwise, I'd be, yeah.
Oh, I have to tell lies, otherwise I would be fucking dead.
Yeah, I'm the same. If I told the truth, I would have been. I won't tell.
I
you.
remember one time there was a place like where my school was called Rummy Eye. Next door was
I know it is. I know it
they had a
is.
big mound which was that steep, and at the top was a swing. Yeah, so I've gone on this swing and I'm swinging out, and then someone else jumps on, borders, and the fucking rope snapped as we've gone up, and we got like I swear to God, it's the biggest fall I've ever done in my life. How I didn't die, I don't know, but we got like probably a 40-foot drop at least, and I'd fallen and landed on a tin of paint on the side of me, and I bust the tin of paint open. I bust all my ribs. I'm covered in paint. This is straight after school. So I've walked home covered in paint. I get home all fucked up. I'm all bust up. I smashed my face and everything. I come down hard and my dad, instead of saying I snapped this, telling the truth, I had to tell my dad that I got jumped by 5 gypsies. And they fucked me up and fucking hit me with a tin of paint and all that shit. I had to make up a fucking story.
Yeah.
When realistically, I should have said, listen, I'm on a swing and it fucking snapped, but I just couldn't. I couldn't tell the fucking truth.
So I tried mugging the Dulux dog and he fucked me up.
Honestly, what a fucking horrific fucking injury that was.
My dad used to be all gob and actually no action. He'd threatened to batter you, but he never actually did anything. You know what I mean? He were all,
I know, my dad was totally opposite. Yeah.
Well, my dad never threatened nothing. You just fucked me up.
He
ruled
with iron fist, me dad.
well, so what do you think of your dad for doing that, Richard?
I don't think anything of him, to be honest with you, but
Do you
the
think he
only
was a
person
fucking
who
idiot?
battered me one, well, I wouldn't say she battered me, my mum once, just once she did it. And it was a good lesson, really. What it were, my grandma used to come round every Sunday, and she didn't believe in bank accounts, and she used to have an handbag, my grandma, and it was just stuffed with money. And I was sat behind settee. I was sat behind settee, and I could see this handbag, and I nicked a tenner out of it, my grandma's handbag. And I went to the shop, me and my mates, and we bought loads of sweets and toffee and shit like you do, because we're only about 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
And shopkeeper woman must have said to me, oh, bloody hell, you're Richard, we're a bit flushed today. And she twigged straight away where I got it from. And that night she just come in and whacked me on my back. I was led in bed and battered me with a football boot on my back with studs. She said, you won't steal out again, will you? And I remember that to this day.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
that's called a good hiding, Rich.
Yeah, it
You could
worked.
have fucking picked a better
Hit me
shoe.
about 4 times in the back with a football boot with studs.
I done the same once when I was a kid. We had a lodger who fucking sleeping in
My
our
mum
bedroom.
wasn't like that. My mum's
No,
stern.
but anyway, he had a wedge of money, and I took a tenner. I took a tenner right when I was like fucking 7, so that was in fucking 1982 or some fucking shit, 83. And I went to an ice cream van and said, I want a can of Coke, a Mars bar, a packet of crisps, and fucking all the shit I wanted. And I give him a tenner, and he's like, "Oh fucking hell, where'd you get this tenner from?" And it was an issue, like, because it was a chunk of money. I didn't realize a tenner was a chunk of money back then. And I was like, "Yeah, my mum said, yeah, it's my birthday." I blagged him somehow, and he gave me the change and all that. And
The shopkeeper told me, mum, and she'd come into my bedroom, never said a word, and just started whacking me. And she said, don't you ever steal off anybody, ever, let alone your own grandma. And I've never nicked out since, so it was a good lesson.
Yeah, you watch it. No, I'll watch it.
Well, it is. That's what I'm saying. In your younger years, what your parents.
That's the only time my mum's ever, because I really felt bad about it, because I've always got on well with my mum, and she's never had to shout at me ever for anything.
Hey.
And the fact that
Why
she
are you all coming at a 45-degree angle?
so mad that I've done this, I felt bad about it. I did. You know,
That's what it were meant to do, Richard. It was meant to make you feel bad.
she never ever raised a hand to me, shouted at me or anything, and she never has done since. You know.
But the question was, your dad. You said your dad always used to say, "Oh, fuck you up," and he never did.
No, he used to act like it, and he used to push his luck, and like you'd be in bed like on a Saturday morning, and he'd come in your bedroom and say, "Come on, get up! What are you doing? Slobbing around in bed?" And I think it's fucking Saturday. That's what we do, you know. And
no, but he just wanted you to fucking get up and live your life, man.
yeah, but I didn't want to get up necessarily. It
doesn't matter what you want. It's not about you. It's about him.
I've been at work all week. This is like when I was 16, 17, and he'd come crashing into my room. And then one day I just had enough, and I gripped him, and he never said a word to me again after. I thought this.
And he never flattened you. He never flattened you on the spot.
No, never flattened me.
When you gripped him, what did he do?
He gave me a few backhanders, a quick few backhanders, but nothing that ever bothered me. And
he fucked you up. He fucked you up.
No, he never like that.
Did you fuck him up back? Did you hit him back?
No.
No, yeah. Then you was a little pussy going.
Oh, I just. But,
yeah. Listen, behave yourself. He was waking you up saying, live your life, motherfucker. Get up. Bed. Because when when someone lives in your house, if you're up, everyone's up. Get up.
No, he was strange. You'd have to know the full story behind him, but he was an oddball. And my mum said, when he died, my mum says, "I'm free." Them were her exact words. "I'm free." And she went on a trip to America.
Were you free though when he died?
You know.
Oh yeah.
You told me that before, and she just fucked off to America.
Were you glad when he died?
Yeah, she went to America literally within a month of him dying. She went on a.
Were you glad when he died?
Well, I weren't glad. I mean, I'm not glad when anybody dies. You know, I don't think like that. But
do you miss it? Do you miss him?
No. Do I? No. Not a bit. Because he was.
Me.
Did
he give you any wisdom? Did he teach you anything in life?
No, he was really brainy as well, but he didn't give me any wisdom. He just told me it's exactly was do not.
Did you ever smoke a joint with your dad?
No. He used to, the only thing he taught me is do not be like him.
I smoked a joint with my mum.
Is that what he said? Don't be like me.
No, he taught me to know. I know now. Whatever I do, don't be like him because.
Oh of course.
Nobody got on with him. You know what I mean? He were hard work. He was just hard work. You know what I mean?
So you vowed to never be like him.
Correct. That was it. And my mum said, "God, if any of you lot turn out like him," she says, "just do what you want, but don't ever turn out like your dad."
Yeah, but it doesn't matter it doesn't matter what you want to turn out like. A bit of him is in you.
He weren't right in head though. He banged his head.
Well, what happened to him then? Do you know his story?
What do you mean his story?
Well, you got a story, yeah. Well, you're telling us.
He were very.
Do you think he had a go as well?
He were really brainy. He were, but
yes.
I think what he just tried to say was what made him like that.
Yes. What was his childhood?
His childhood was fairly normal. He had it quite easy, you know. His childhood. And then he joined the army, and he was in the army right up until in his late 30s, because he was in the army, and they took him out of the army because he was the only man who could make the tool to make something on the Lightning bomber, and they had to take him back out of the army to do this thing because he were really brainy. He were. And he had
so what happened then, Richard, to make him the way that he was?
He fell downstairs and banged his head, and he weren't right. Simple as that. He fell
how long did he die?
Oh, I was 17.
Holy fuck! That was like.
So something did happen to make him the way he was.
Oh yeah, he fell downstairs, and ever since he fell downstairs,
nearly 14.
He would just be. He concentrate. He couldn't concentrate on that.
Did he have a bang on the head?
Yeah.
So listen. Basically, so what you're saying is,
prior to that, he were all right.
Yeah. So you can't knock that man for an injury, for fuck's sake.
Oh no, but
I mean, Tim's saying
You
his
did.
dad
You
went
are.
in with
You are, and you have. Imagine it happened to you, and your daughters are like, "Oh fuck this cunt, he's a weirdo now."
Tracy's dad
Yeah.
got hit with a bar stool in a pub. It left him. Ended up with schizophrenia once he got out of hospital.
Me and
Totally
my
fucked him.
ex, his dad worked down Pit, and they were a cave in, and he suffered from epilepsy after that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't,
you know what I mean.
you can't blame people for their fucking head injuries, man.
Oh no, but it went on.
I
for
mean, I
years.
know it sucks. It sucks. It's terrible and all that, but.
But this is the thing. I mean, the brain.
If he was cool before it, you know what I'm saying? If
Well,
he was cool
he
before
were
it,
cool, but he were better than he was. The head.
yeah, he was a dad, man.
The internet being hungover might be good for Willy
You
Wonka.
should know a dad's job is tough, man. It's tough to be a shepherd. Yeah, when you want to breed a shepherd.
What are you doing?
Shepherds can lead sheep, but you don't want to be. I don't want to produce a sheep. I want to produce a shepherd.
Oh,
How
you
does
mean-
shepherds produce shepherds?
But this is the thing. I mean, the brain is a very complex part of your body, and it's in four. Like you've got two frontal lobes and two back lobes.
You'd rather lose your limbs than your marbles, wouldn't you? It's as
But
simple
this
as
is
that.
the thing. It all depends where the brain injury occurs. It can affect your speech. It can affect your movements. You know, it can affect your, your moods and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
Not
were.
enough
It's hard
Yeah,
to explain
Johnny,
that
boy.
in more detail, but I'm not doing it.
Is that enough rum, Jeanette?
Sometimes I forget I'm live.
But yeah, you know what I mean.
Brothers,
It
friends,
all
innit? It
depends.
happened to me live.
It all depends if there's an injury, which part of the brain it affects. You know what I mean? You know, you've got one.
Mostly it affects my testicles.
What I'm saying
It's all
is,
a question, play.
yeah, one part of the brain affects your emotions, your way of thinking, and movements and whatever.
And movement,
Change
whatever.
the colour.
Listen, if you
Well,
knew,
that's what I'm saying.
Richard, I just put enough coke in to change the colour.
What I'm saying is, like when you have a stroke, it's that's why you get like.
do you know the doctors say? Listen, do you know the doctors say? If your wife drinks a glass of wine a night, the chances of a stroke are high. But if she drinks a whole bottle, she'll probably suck it
I
too.
knew you were going to say
I knew
that.
that was coming. I flipping knew that was coming.
I got that halfway through.
So I don't drink wine then, innit?
You could end up gargling.
It's like the pensioners. It was that on Park Bench and Flash had come and one pension had a stroke and the other had a good feel.
Richard, I once woke up on a bench in Hyde Park in Leeds and by a tramp who told me to get off his bench.
Get off his bench, the cheeky guy.
I was hammered. My 21st birthday, I was getting bought tequila shots and that. Apparently, I danced on the piano in fucking Jumping That's nightclub and got thrown out. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I fell asleep.
All I remember is getting woke up off a park bench by this tramp saying I was on his bench. When I woke up, some cunt had nicked my shoes.
I fell asleep on a
I had to
pallet
walk home with no fucking shoes on.
at the
I
24
don't
hour.
even know how I got to that park. I really don't. Don't know
Well,
what the
these
fuck
petrol
happened.
stations where they serve you through a drawer at night. I went
What
up
did you say,
to
Rich?
the
Station,
petrol station. You know, when they used to serve you through a drawer at night when they were closed. And I said, "Will you get me a taxi, please?" And I were really bollocks. And there were a pallet of potatoes there, and I fell asleep on pallet of potatoes. And he thought I'd gone, and he cancelled it, the taxi. And people are getting served through a drawer while I'm led there under the drawer. And I woke up in the morning. I crawled back up. Well, I said, "Has my taxi come yet?" And it was like 6 hours later.
I remember coming out of a club and going into a Chinese shop in Cardiff town, but they had like a bit of a seating area, so you could order your food and you could sit down if you wanted. So I'd ordered my fried rice and fucking whatever I'd fucking ordered. That's the last thing I remember. Then the next thing I remember, I'm waking up, yeah, and there's a fucking Chinese dude sweeping up and putting the fucking chairs on the top of the tables. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They haven't even attempted to wake me up, man. I woke up, my food is still there. Nothing's been touched. And
I've been on the pub looking where the cleaner asked me to move, get out.
Yeah, I just woke up drunk as fuck. I've also woke up in phone boxes.
Yeah.
Hey, that's nowhere. Were it a curry or a Chinese that you got from that, like a buffet you went to? And you went outside, put it on wall, and went back in for something.
Somebody nicked it, yeah. Somebody pinched
That's
it,
Richard. Richard's very good at losing food on cars and fucking.
I've arrived at a bus stop, pissed as a fart at 3 a.m. and slept there till 5:30 till the first bus.
Worst one I did is at end of my street.
How are we still alive? That's what I'm gonna know.
When I still lived at home with my mum, and she used to catch a bus to work every morning, my mum. I staggered home drunk.
Yeah.
And there were a building site at the street. They were building me.
Bring it in, innit?
I do have to 5 of these.
What?
I've done what Kev used
I
to
got
do.
stuck in mud.
Put a towel down and bring it in.
Fell backwards in mud.
It
Went stuck in mud. And it
Well,
snowed on me. It snowed really heavy on top of me. Next morning,
We all snoring and coughing. It's
we
the
went
thing
to
that
the right next to where I fell, and I just rose up like a flipping zombie out at snow. And she saw my face. She says,
rum tastes
"Come
lovely.
on, she says, get back
Rum
on for you.
smells
You're embarrassing me." Well,
If that happened to me, Richard, I'd have shot myself.
unbelievable. Because it was muddy, it was a building site. I thought, I'll cut the corner like a dick. And my feet got stuck in mud and I fell over and I just fell asleep because I was well drunk. And she's at bus stop with her mates. And when I rose up and she saw my face, she come running over, she says, "Get back down there, you're making a scene." I had to fly back down and wait while Button came.
Fucking hell.
Unbelievable.
Just think you're a snow monster.
Oh, it was bad. I could have got hypothermia or anything. I've been there all night.
Tracy once got so shit faced she threw a pad here because she had an argument with one of her mates and ripped my bathroom door off. Literally, off the hinges, ripped my bathroom door off.
I used to really get in some states when I was like 17 or 18.
I sent a 12-year-old carpenter around to fix it and he just kept staring at the door. Went, "Can you just give me the hinges and fuck off?"
Crypto says you're on the rumpty tum, Johnny. Yeah.
No, it's only Coke.
No.
Diary.
Yeah. We splash a splash of rum in it.
This is my last can. My last
It's
can.
not water. I swear it is.
I've got loads in my boot, but
It's not
I've got a bottle of Bailey's waiting in the fridge.
Oh, bottle of Bailey's waiting
I've
for
had a
me.
few drinks. I've had a few nips out of
Some
it.
ice. I've got some ice on the go now. So
I've only put about that much Coke in it. That is strong as fuck, this one. I've been in a play centre today with 300 kids, so I'm traumatised. And then I watched Barbie twice, so my head's fucked.
I mean, I'm not sure that's fucking cool. Where have you been? Who the fuck wants to be, with 300 kids?
It's a play centre.
Give me Savile. What did you say, John?
Well, just to put it plain and simple, his nerves are shot.
Oh, yeah.
Who's mine?
No, Johnny's.
We got there about 1 o'clock. They went, "You can have an hour and 15 minutes of play before the next session." I went, "No, that'll do." By fucking 45 minutes, I'm frazzled.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
That many kids screaming at the same time.
Loads of them with the birthday parties. It used to do my head in.
There were 2 parties going on in the things behind us, and then the actual seating area where the play centre was packed.
She said she wants some sausage. I did say I got it.
Oh, here we go. This is where wife comes in and says,
Who is
"No,
that? Is it?
That's some dating site I'm on.
In his defence, Tracy, that's first one.
Just don't overdo it, Johnny, she says.
Don't worry, I'm not going to piss in the wardrobe and put your wedding dress on."
Oh, Tie your bra on.
I've never tried the leggings on. Never.
You lying motherfucker. Say that again, Johnny. Say it to me. Look at my face.
We're
And
I
say-
thought they were thermals. I thought they were thermals.
Johnny, look at my face. You tell me you've never taken- Look at me. Look at my
I thought
face.
that they said just do it up the side.
Look at my
Tell
face.
him more,
You've never
anyway.
put your leggings on again.
Well, I'm not answering that question, but my wife can confirm.
You started it. I just know the information.
Well, look, what's wrong with trying on different clothes? What's your fucking problem, is it? With all that, you know.
I haven't got a problem with you. I got a problem
Apparently,
with.
I'm a double D because of the width of my back.
Double D's is cup size. The width of your back is the inch
Listen,
bit.
Hey, hey, hey,
listen,
Johnny.
I'll
Man,
just-
Knowledgeable, Richard.
Man's should fit your right because mine's because I've got a broad back.
Listen, nobody wants to explain what just happened for a second, where it turned me into the person who was the wrong person. So Johnny says, "I've never put my missus's leggings on," and I've gone, "Really, Johnny?" And Johnny's got, "Oh, fuck, he knows." And
I
then
didn't
he's gone-
realise till they were past my knees and he said,
and then
just do
Johnny
it.
has gone to me. So what? So you can wear whatever you want. So turning me into the person is like the fucking negative.
I'm only messing for fuck's sake.
I'm just pointing this out. Now he's only messing for fuck's sake because I'm pointing it out.
I
So
don't have to give you my pronouns.
listen, I'm just saying this.
Hey,
This is what
hey.
the world. Listen, I don't give a fuck. But this is what the whole world does this. The whole fucking world does this. Somebody says something, and then someone says, "Oh yeah." But
It was a joke.
do you know what I'm saying? And
It was a
well,
joke.
So as long as everybody's being true, so Johnny, he wasn't being true when you come out with a statement. I've never wear Tracy's leggings. Really?
No, I've tried the jeans on.
I've tried her jeans on. Little old
I
Tracy,
could
big old Johnny.
get a pair of Tracy's jeans on.
What the fuck is actually going on? Because I've seen you both. And I can honestly say I've never tried Kate's fucking clothes on. Ever.
I'll sort your bra out, Johnny, if that's all right.
Yeah, but I've never seen a man's nipples as much as your nipples, is it?
I'm a 48 double D, so I'll
Thank
find
you.
one out, Johnny.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I can flex them if you want. You like flexing? I'm only joking, Johnny. I'm just fucking with you. Stop wearing women's clothes.
I'll try my best.
Johnny's phoning me saying, "Oh yeah, my fucking daughter's wearing fucking boxer shorts. My son's wearing fucking dresses. My auntie's wearing fucking my uncle's slippers."
My son's named after a fucking roll-on deodorant, so you fucking can't say that.
Your son is named after a roll-on deodorant.
My son has changed his name from Thomas to Nivea. Well, I thought he said Nivea. So I said, if you want to name yourself after a roll-on deodorant, that's up to you, lad. But he didn't like me calling
Yeah,
him lad.
Tracy said we have the same pair of jeans, but he put my ones on.
Oh, fuck off, Tracy. Listen, that's why you love her, I know.
Oh, don't you love how she's come up with an
What a
explanation?
fucking girl. What a girl you got there, Johnny.
Just jump to your defence, Johnny. That's the
Listen,
main.
that's not what he told you, Tracy, because that's not the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the wrong ones on. I'm only joking.
There was no room for spare change, let's put it that way.
Listen, I love the way Listen, I had something to fucking say then. What were we talking about? No, Nivea. I got
Right,
two
can I
friends-
try this extremely strong drink I've got here?
I got two really good friends whose both sons have turned into daughters.
Cheers.
I hope that's just Coke, Johnny.
Only to change the colour.
Only fuck you, Johnny. Listen, you deal with it.
Oh, Richard, that is strong. Fucking hell.
If I was you, Johnny, I'd probably wear a fucking dress from time to time too.
Imagine, I've got cracking legs. I really have.
Oh, I've got cracking legs too. I mean, do you want to look at them?
I can't get mine that eye, Richard. I've got a fuck tip, so mine won't do that.
Hell, I can't either, Johnny.
My left one will, but my right one won't. I've got a
Listen, I'm happy
knackered right.
47, but I can still fuck, fight, and ride a bike.
Yeah, I can do all those. I can do all those.
You can't fight, for fuck's sake.
Hey, I tell you something.
Can you fight, Johnny?
Only pole dancing I can do is that
I
Gary.
don't want to because I've got my dad's temper just like you have.
Yeah, no, but there's a difference between having a temper but being able to fight. I don't think. I mean, imagine you can probably fuck a few little kids up, but I don't think you can proper fight, Johnny. I don't think you could stand there and have a proper fight.
I don't need to look at the size of me. Who the fuck can I stand?
Right, me and Johnny's having a fight. Me and Johnny's having a fucking bare knuckle for charity.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody.
How old are you, Johnny?
Yeah,
5
when they push to the limit and everybody, you know, in right situation can.
I love him like a brother, the fucking check shirt prick.
It must be trending, Callum, because
I mean, this is proper hair.
on there and all.
I slept in his living room on a blow up mattress and ended up on the mornings laid on the floor.
People pay for this hairstyle.
I
got off the blow up mattress that morning, and when I got off it, Tracy got.
Listen to this. Buster used to sleep on the top of the stairs every single night, top of the stairs. When Johnny stayed, he slept at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
Swear to God, he wasn't giving him a chance to even get up the stairs. He was just there at the bottom.
After a few drinks, I couldn't even get up your loft ladder.
We had a good
That's
time.
why when I see you swaying on your fucking raft.
Or either that, Easy, or make sure they didn't nick note while you're in bed.
No, Buster was on him, man. Honestly, Jack Buster, though. Listen, honestly, I'm fucking.
I'm getting an aluminium ladder with a
You don't understand. You know that like it's just a picture of a dog and me. And nobody understands.
Not just any dog.
Yeah.
None of them are though, are they? None of them are just any dog. They're amazing.
Jack earlier, we mentioned it. We mentioned Buster earlier, and I said to Jack, I said, "Oh, do you still have fucking? You know, you still feel a bit down?"
Dogs and cats are amazing creatures. Yeah.
But he did say, "I wouldn't mind a cat or something." I might get a cat.
They're a fucking pain in the ass.
What?
They're a fucking.
What are you doing, Richard?
Just have a quick dust.
I'm going to say, watching this flash of this red thing.
Listen, you can't watch me fucking. Listen, Richard, you can't watch me rip Johnny, yeah, and then pull out a fucking red fucking feather. You're expecting nothing for that.
The duster.
Fucking bright red.
Johnny,
What's
listen,
that? I keep getting.
You only need some horns on it, and it looked like when you fucking dressed up for Halloween.
Yeah.
I feel really manly now for some reason. I'm feeling manly, Easy. After seeing that fucking Here we go. I'm feeling manly after seeing his feather duster.
Watch it. Ready.
We're not doing bad for his age, Easy.
I say that to Brian because me and Brian are on this all the time. Like,
No, we are. We're doing all right.
I can do 10 pull-ups. Like I'm fucking 18 stone and I can do 10 pull-ups. And I'm almost 50. Like I'm 47. That's pretty fucking good, man.
I put quite a bit of extra weight on my hand weights now, Easy.
How much you got now? 5 pounds. Well done.
There's 30 on it now. 30 kg.
30.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, man. That's a good weight. 30 pounds.
Huh?
Don't fuck
Got a
yourself
bit of
up.
weight on that.
Yeah, boy. Johnny, we will fuck him up. Me, you, and Brian. I mean, Richard could probably make tea or something.
Yeah,
What, Rich?
pretty good.
Well, what? I didn't
Not
say
bad.
anything.
Can you make tea, Rich?
Can I make what?
Can you make tea?
As in a cup of tea or tea as in food?
No, fucking no, a welly of tea.
Yeah, I can make
Fucking
tea, yeah.
a cup of tea.
That could be a Welsh fucking rap, that.
Well, tea. Right, tell me something. Give me one other of tea than cup or pot. There's two.
Say, the
Pot.
rain is absolutely bouncing off this window.
No, it is here, Johnny.
Give me another one, Richard.
My back garden's like a swamp,
pot of
and
tea.
that where the trampoline is.
I said pot.
Yeah,
Cup of tea, a mug
Pot,
of
cup.
tea. A mug of tea.
A mug of tea. Yeah, you are a mug. You can.
Right,
I got tea for two today, and only me there.
I'm gonna get going. You're welcome to
Oh,
stay
bye,
down.
bye for that. We'll see you later.
I'm gonna fire mine up. Because I ain't finished yet.
Yeah.
Oh, me and
I'll
Johnny's
see you
going to
later,
get
guys.
smashed tonight. Me and Johnny's getting smashed.
See you later, guys. Bye.
See you later, thanks for having me up
We'll
tonight.
see you over there. Bye, everyone. We'll see you in a minute. You can do a shit intro, outro, and then we'll be back to say bye. I told you. Bye. Great outro, by the way. Love you, Jeanette.
Yourself.
We love you.
Better do.
Oh, better do.
Yeah,
Good
better
night,
do.
Mum is lying.
Good night, all.